nights on nights. I couldn't take it, missed the chance, I missed the flight. Got too damn wasted, pick a poison, pick a vice. I probably tasted, made mistakes, I made them twice. Nothing was sacred, I was raging. Told my old girl I got new girl, she ain't basic. Pay for the Uber to come scoop her, I'm not tasteless. Might throw some money, cause Ben Franklin making faces. Poker faces, a disgrace, they know I'm aces. I want a girl so hot the internet can't take it. That girl might break it, yeah, she might break it. I want a girl so bad I go blind when she naked. She just might make it, and all I wanna do is pick my head up. Trying to grow some moves to get my feet off the ground. All I wanna do is pick my head up. Trying to grow some wings to get my feet off the ground. I was just raging against the machine. Never been cool with the settings in the system. Instead of playing victim, I should've just reached them. Like, how was my life on the line any different? But if this time I could see what's missing, change the position, at least burn flames with a mission. Couldn't see clear, had a bad prescription. I'm slack when your back's up against the wall. up, so give it up, give it up, give it up. Don't you try to judge me. You can take a back seat. You might sing a pretty song, but it's going on too long. I'm not sorry. Won't be going down so easy from your push and shove, shove. Don't you try to judge me. You can take a back seat. You might sing a pretty song, but it's going on too long. Don't you try to judge me. You can take a back seat. You might sing a pretty song, but it's going on too long. I'm not sorry. Won't be going down so easy from your push and shove, shove. We gotta turn big dreams into action. We gotta mix action with the passion. Time short, no time for relaxing. Be the first in, last out, make it happen. We gotta turn big dreams into action. We gotta mix action with the passion. Time short, no time for relaxing. Be the first in, last out, make it happen. Rise up, it's no time to lay low. Turn dreams into cream, get your pesos. Turn those pesos into bankroll, and in no time get the cheese like queso. I used to be the first guy to procrastinate. I used to waste mad time in my mind state. Was like, I ain't got time for the grind, but you never be great without work, let it marinate. I'm waking up and thank God for a good day. I never worry what naysayers gon' say. I take my ideas, put them in the high gear. By the end of 5 years, now I'm getting dumb paid. I keep my mind on point, mental kung fu. Won't let nobody tell me what I can't do. I lace my shoes, I'm on the move, I paid my dues. I'm a winner, so I can't lose. We gotta turn big dreams into action. We gotta mix action with the passion. Time short, no time for relaxing. Be the first in, cash out, make it happen. We gotta turn big dreams into action. We gotta mix action with the passion. Time short, no time for relaxing. Be the first in, last out, make it happen. Yo, I'm trying to be a mogul. Have my own brand with my own logo. Make a grand entrance, escorted by Popo. You can call me CEO. Yo, I got dreams so big they obese. I'm trying to make cash money while I'm sleeping. Why it can't happen? No reason. All I gotta do is put the work in, beast it. I'm going all out, baby, till we ball out. When you see me racking up wins, give me more clout. Time short, so I gotta get mine. I'ma grind to the finish line, homie, let's shine. We gotta turn big dreams into action. We gotta mix action with the passion. Time short, no time for relaxing. Be the first in, last out, make it happen. We gotta turn big dreams into action. We gotta mix action with the passion. Time short, no time for relaxing. Be the first in, last out, make it happen. We gotta turn big dreams into action. We gotta mix action with the passion. Time short, no time for relaxing. Be the first in, last out, make it happen. We gotta turn big dreams into action. We gotta mix action with the passion. Time short, no time for relaxing. Be the first in, last out, make it happen. I am the best at this. Nah, you ain't gonna mess with this. Ever heard of what a veteran is? I work harder than most to be what the real is. Never stop training, cause I'm the best at this. I am the best at this. Nah, you ain't gonna mess with this. Ever heard of what a veteran is? I work harder than most to be what the real is. Never stop training, cause I'm the best at this. The first is the last, and the last the first. I be the first one that aim squeezed, then I'm a burst. So what's your worth? Does your network? Listen closely to my next words. Also, you wanna be the best word. It's time for you to use your head first. Popeye, you better learn to get the leg work. Yeah, that's right, let's take them to the serpent. It's time to put the work in, you deserve it, don't deserve it. With human never been perfect. I'm striving for perfection. See, that's the hidden lesson. Your feet should leave the surface. High five to heaven, till your vision inverted. Free fall to feeling. Had to go to get it. Glass blown to ceiling. Hammered the bracelet. Heaven knows you're living. So you can never leave until you know the limit. Ask me if there is one. I tell you if you ever find a work pole, then I am the best at this. Nah, you ain't gonna mess with this. Ever heard of what a veteran is? I work harder than most to be what the real is. Never stop training, cause I'm the best at this. I am the best at this. Nah, you ain't gonna mess with this. Ever heard of what a veteran is? I work harder than most to be what the real is. Never stop training, cause I'm the best at this. Yes, this is the Supreme King Kareem. Right over your head, double take, homie, you're dead. Swishing, don't let them catch you slipping. Pick up the cane, pimping, that's a permanent limp. You got to stay a villain, come here, man with them. Sit down like that, funny how you stay appealing as you hit them right back. The love and hate on the plate, choose whichever one you feeling. You know the taste and which one of them killing. Just turn it all around, flip it upside down. Your mind's a weapon of infinite creation, jot it down. Don't ever mind the seconds, time was the govern sound. The riddle is the light, spoken into the now. So now you see the answer, the hardest part is how. You plan to do it all, something you should figure out. Cause if this whole world is a trip, then you better take off right now. Break the shit down. I am the best at this. Nah, you ain't gonna mess with this. Ever heard of what a veteran is? I work harder than most to be what the real is. Never stop training, cause I'm the best at this. I am the best at this. Nah, you ain't gonna mess with this. Ever heard of what a veteran is? I work harder than most to be what the real is. Never stop training, cause I'm the best at this. I am the best at this. Nah, you ain't gonna mess with this. Ever heard of what a veteran is? I work harder than most to be what the real is. Never stop training, cause I'm the best at this.
heart slow rips another tear. But that snake's got his eyes on every other pretty girl that struts on by. It don't even seem that it's fair. Now why can't she see that I'm the one that really loves her? And why can't she see the man that's inside? So why can't take a dive into the sea of confusion. So let's go swimming, baby, all night long in the sea of confusion. So let me take it down, stay till dawn in the sea of confusion.
Feel like that new cool here. It's like that new school here. Wave off that swim team, talk big things. It's new rules here. Yeah, nice on nice on nice, yeah. I couldn't take it, missed a chance, I missed a flight, yeah. Got too damn wasted, pick up poison, pick up vice, yeah. I probably tasted, made mistakes, I made them twice, yeah. Nothing was sacred, I was just raging against the machine. Never been cool with the settings in the system. Instead of playing victim, I should've just switched them. Like how was my life on the line, any different? But if this time I could see what's missing, change the position, at least burn flames with a mission. Couldn't see clear, had a bad prescription. No slap when your back's up against the wall.
Trying to grow some moves and get my feet off the ground. All I wanna do is
couldn't take it, missed the chance, I missed the flight. Ay, got too damn wasted, pick a poison, pick a vice. Ay, I probably tasted, made mistakes, I made them twice. Ay, nothing was sacred, I was raging. Told my old girl I got new girl, she ain't basic. Pay for the Uber to come scoop her, I'm not tasteless. Might throw some money, cause Ben Franklin making faces. Poker faces, a disgrace, they know I'm aces. I want a girl so hot the internet can't take it. That girl might break it, yeah, she might break it. I want a girl so bad I go blind when she naked. She just might make it, and I just. And all I wanna do is pick my head up, trying to grow some wings to get my feet off the ground. All I wanna do is pick my head up, trying to grow some wings to get my feet off the ground. I was just raging against the machine, never been cool with the settings in the system. Instead of playing victim, I should've just switched them. Like how was my life on the line any different? But if this time I could see what's missing, change your position, at least burn flames with a mission. Couldn't see clear, had a bad prescription. No slack when your back's up against the wall.
Face without a name, a hero wrapped in shame, a soul that is rejected by a world of judgment. Now the sun begins to fade, will the moon ignite my flame? A symphony of everything I wish could change. So I'm making a final will. No more sorrow. In my dreams I couldn't be anything. Do we understand the suffering we bring? Paint the shadows on my past and dream that angels sing. A mistake, a lie and shame. This world that has no place to me. No more trying, I gave it all. And now the sun begins to fade. Will the moon ignite my flame?
Welcome everybody to the Ways of War for Call of Duty Mobile. I'm Uwu the Magical, and this is going to be very interesting to get to see that it's going to be Malaysia versus Singapore as we are in today 5-on-5. Definitely it's going to be interesting to have a bit of technical issue happening right there, but put that behind. We will be jumping. Today is going to be interesting. We have the top 4 teams. They are gonna duke it out and find out who will stand tall among these two countries. 4 teams is in the game. They are ready for some fights. Definitely it's going to be really interesting to see the lineup. But let's take a look at the teams that are qualified. Right, we do have 2 teams from Malaysia, 2 teams from Singapore. The first team will be Set T1 from Singapore and Gaijin from Singapore as well. Meanwhile, from Malaysia will be Cloud Fearless and Godlike. So, seeing these 4 teams qualifying into the Way of Wars, definitely they are bringing their A game, their best out of the best. Let's take a look. What are they fighting for? Right? They will be fighting for a total prize pool of 14,000 CP. The champions definitely will be walking away with 5,000 CP in their pocket. Meanwhile, the runner-up will be walking away with 4,000. Third place will be walking away with 3,000. Meanwhile, fourth place will be walking away with 2,000 CP. So definitely everyone will be walking out with something, definitely with the experience. But most important, they are fighting for this prize pool. The CP, it's worth all they can, and definitely they will put all their effort in. And today we will find out who is the better team. Let's take a look. What mode and what map are they fighting in? So will be a best of 5 format. The first one will definitely be Hardpoint. They will start off with a very high tempo game on takeoff. After that, it will play a bit more slower towards Search and Destroy on Summit. Moving on to the third map, and third mode itself will be Domination on Firing Range. If the teams manage to push it towards the 4th and the 5th map, it will be going back to Hardpoint, a high tempo game on Crossfire, and Search and Destroy will be the last map, and the last mode will be on Hackney Yard. So definitely would love to see what happens on the yard itself. It's definitely will be very interesting. A lot of tight corners, a lot of different tempos that the team can bring onto the game. Starting off with Hardpoint, Search and Destroy, a bit slower. Domination, a lot of rotation that they need to do. So definitely would love to see what can they bring up. Seeing the map rotation as well. Takeoff is going to be a lot of tight corners. Checking the corners will be very interesting, and then going to Summit, Firing Range, Crossfire, and Hackney Yard. A lot of OG maps. But let's take a look. What is the schedule for today? What and who are the teams that is going up against each other? The semi-finals, the first one will start at 8 o'clock. Set T1 will go up against Cloud Fearless. Well, you get to see MY versus SG. On the 8:30 time will be Gaijin from the side of Singapore going up against Godlike from Malaysia. After that, they will head into the grand finals, where we get to see whoever wins from the semi-finals will proceed to that. Meanwhile, off stream, we will have to find out who will be the 3rd and 4th placing. So seeing it is going to be a very balanced out team and matchup. Can we see both teams from Malaysia or both teams from Singapore playing in the grand finals? We have to find out. We'll start real soon, but 3rd and 4th placing, they still have to duke it out. Seeing the composition and the lineup they are bringing in, it's going to be really interesting. That they do know each other really well. They know the strategy, they know the gameplay. It's definitely will die down onto the execution on the map itself. So looking at how it is and how it will become, who will stand tall, who will bow down, we will have to figure it out. But looking on the stats sheet itself, I'm pretty sure that a lot of fans, they are rooting for the team. So I'm excited to see who will be the one standing tall. Definitely would like to see Set T1, Gaijin, Cloud Fearless, and Godlike bring their A game, bring the best of the best, because it is going to be very, very straightforward, because they will play best of 5 first in the semi-finals, then moving on, they will straight jump into the grand finals with best of 5. Again, the same map rotation, the same move rotation as well. This is going to be very interesting. They're going to repeat it. So some of the teams, they do want to take note what is the matter, what is the tactics being brought in, what are they going to play it out, how are they going to execute it. Definitely want to see more of it, and it's going to be very interesting to know what will happen. So we are shy away from the first game to start. Definitely will be very interesting. MY versus SG, everyone will be rooting for their teams, and more they are going to root for the country as well, because this is going to be a bit of brotherhood rivalry, a bit more of showing who is the better team from the country itself. So want to see who could it be. We definitely have to wait it out. They're going to start off with Hardpoint, the first mode, and on Takeoff. There is a lot of building, a lot of covers to play with. So playing the rotation well, knowing when is the rotation. There will be 4 hard points. The first one will be starting on the center itself, moving on towards the main building, and then it will be the next hard point on each side. So 4 hard points is much more of a timer. How long can they hold it out? How much points can they collect? It's definitely going to be on the line for themselves. So let me see what kind of rotation, what kind of strategy are they going to play. A 2-person up front, 3 at the back covering fire, or are they going to play the diamond formations, having 1 person up front to scout out for information, get onto the hard point and get collecting on the points itself. This definitely will be really, really interesting, because both teams, both countries, they do know how it's being played, how is the strategy is. This time it's going to be Malaysia and Singapore. There won't be any other countries from Philippines or any other from the Southeast Asia. So definitely a bit of textbook that they have. Can they bring out the curveball? Can they throw off the enemies? Definitely it's going to be very interesting. After the first game, they will move on to Search and Destroy. So Search and Destroy definitely is going to be a bit more slower pace. Definitely want to hit onto the side, figure out what is the tactics, what is the strategy to assault onto it. So we have to see what are they going to bring on as their game plan. So definitely be interesting. If they push it towards the third game, it will be on Domination. Definitely be the third game. Domination is very, very strong. A lot of aggression can be played out. A lot of mind games you can actually play by having some of the players going for flank, trying to cut off the roads and get on to the side itself. So it will be very interesting to see. It will be on Firing Ridge, a very, very OG map itself. Seeing how players, they love to hold on to cargo, they love to hold on to a high ground. Elevation does pick a point, but it will also set you up for a sitting there, as you can be spotted out by a lot of people. But you do get the confirmation from the operator that all the players, they are in the lobby, they are ready for the first matchup. It will be very interesting. Let's jump in and let's take a look at what will happen. Set T1 will be playing for the blue side. Meanwhile, for Cloud Fearless, will be playing on the red side. It will be a lead for the side of Set T1. This is going to be a very neutral one, but we will be counter retake by Cloud Fearless. So Cloud Fearless, they do have the side. Can see Shadow bringing on the Bison, does have a lot of ammunition, holding on still in a fight. Red side, Cloud Fearless, they still hold on to the capture. They still have the rotation to go for. It will be going down any moment. But this is going to be very interesting. How Set T1, they will try to think things around. Oh, Asma with a good clear shot. He does need to reload his Bison soon, but he will pick up onto a different gun later on. Meanwhile, for this T, good slide and takes off. The player from the side of Cloud Fearless will be going for a retake high ground again. Ooh, the invasion coming from Cloud Fearless. They are playing onto the main building, but look at Zara. He is on fire, holding on towards the mid ground. Will try to take out as much players as possible, but this is the rotation that they have to go for. This will set up for a new place. It will be taken out by Cloud Fearless. They will have the second points to hold on to. Good trade-off right there. Speed will have his revenge, holding on by the staircase, not letting anyone go on towards the side. He can't have the bow on hand, try to snipe out anyone. Still holding off. Cloud Fearless still having the side. Ooh, trade off coming in. Zara still will punish any play from set T1. Looks like the team from Singapore, they are getting punished from the defense of Cloud Fearless. They are holding on towards the side real well. Oh, they are going to deploy some of the mechanics right there. Here comes, ooh, takes down one with the Predator missile. Will try to go for more. Seti, he is really sad, unable to enjoy his day as how Fearless they are dominating on this side. Ooh, Flash does connects onto himself, wanted to go for more on towards the enemy, but ooh, Speed, he is on adrenaline right now. That's one, that's two. Can he get the third one? Will not be as Asma. You have that kill. Paradox try to go on towards the side. Zara as well trying to go on towards the side. Will be taken down. This is going to be really hard. Set T1, they need to turn things around. Is on towards 100 points, almost towards 100 points for the side of Cloud Fearless, but set T1, they managed to go for the retake. They do have the side on hand right now. They have to turn things around. Trophy being thrown now. Can he connect the shot by Shadow? Having no fear, dodging and weaving left and right. Zara will be brought down. Looking at how Glory, he will try to go for more, try to hunt it down. Rotation will be on the sides of Cloud Fearless. They do have it on hand. They will collect more points, but meanwhile Speed trying to go around, collect much information. Cloud Fearless on the other hand, they will bunker down. They will set up a lot of defense, but Knight takes out Speed. You're not fast enough to take on this. T will have his revenge. He will try to serve up more. That's a double, that's a triple for T. He will try to go in to toss down a trophy, but in that sense he has been traded off. Glory needs to be a bit more careful. 25 more points for the side of Cloud Fearless. They need to take the point for the side of set T1. They are on point. They have to defend this. They have to deny the aggression from Cloud Fearless. They have to bunker down. They have to set up a good defense, but Zara coming in. That's a double for Zara. But Rage will get his triple. Rage is on fire. Can he get 4 more? Looks like set T1. They're not bowing down. They're not gonna let Cloud Fearless have any more points collection. Set T1 does have the rotation reset back on towards the first rotation. They will hunker down. They will have to figure out how to defend this because it will be on the low ground. Will be hard. Cloud Fearless, they are walking in. They are collecting the points. 20 left for the side of Cloud Fearless. Red side, they will get more and more as they hold this down. Set T1, they need to make a comeback. They have to mount back up, but they are dropping like flies left and right. 4 players left, 3 players. They have to go on towards the charge, but moving in Asma with the ball, bowing down any players trying to go for more. This will be one for the side of Cloud Fearless. They will collect the first hard point. Definitely set T1, they tried their best. They try to hold on as much as possible for the first rotation, but moving from the second rotation onwards has been taken up by Cloud Fearless, and they've been hunkering down, they've been setting up a lot of defense, they've been holding up the aggression from set T1. Set T1, they have to address this, they have to understand that they can't let Cloud Fearless play so textbook. It's been really strong seeing how Cloud Fearless, they just set up themselves, they're gonna put all the angles online for themselves to take a look at, and set T1, they can't really do much. Each time they go in, they went in one by one, take it out one by one by the side of Cloud Fearless, seeing how Akma bring out the bow with the Bison as well. A lot of Bison play being played out, a lot of animation being spewed out, but set T1, they need to reset their mindset. This is still in for them, they still have a chance. This is the best of 5 format, so set T1 dropping hard point, it's fine. They still have 4 other more, they can turn things around, they can go for the reset on the second and third map itself, and second and third mode as well to bring things around. But seeing the aggression, seeing how Cloud Fearless, they bunker themselves down, they set up a very great defense, holding on towards the point and then knowing when to rotate towards the next point. They definitely read out how set T1 plays it out. They have one player rotate around, get a bit of information, then they all gather up, reset and go for the next fight. Definitely seeing how this being played out from the side of Cloud Fearless, it's so tax rate is so great on their defense. They know how to go for the push on the offense, retake on towards the side, get back to hard point. Set T1, they need to answer this, they need to be collective. I think they are having a bit of communication breakdown, because seeing how they are moving into the side, moving up towards the enemy, they've been just going in one by one. They should be collecting information at first, giving up a bit of points in the early stage is fine. You're just gonna try to wait it out. You try to go for the window that you can set up 2 men onto one, giving the enemy a handicap to play off. Definitely set T1 has to reset, but do feel it will be once again duke it out. We have to see what set T1 can bring on to the game. Or can Cloud Fearless turn things around? This is going to be on Search and Destroy Summit. It is interesting to see what will be played out. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a bit more slower pace, because if you lose one player down, they will not respond. Set T1 lost one. It will be first to get it. Ooh, a retake situation with defender side. Cloud Fearless losing 2. It will be a 3-on-3 situation right now. He will be on the high ground for the side of Paradox. He does go for the flank, and Sati managed to go for it, and Zara does manage to get the snipe on Paradox. Turn things around. 2v2 situation, 1v2 situation. The defender have to play on towards the side, needs to gather information. Glory and T, they will go for it. T will go for the plan. Glorified try to get more information. No, she will try to hold it out. Listen out to where is the enemy with the footsteps and everything. But looks like he is going on towards the side. Oh, no cheat. Even things out. He will have the defuse. Meanwhile, Glory does walk up the staircase so close. Can he get it? And no cheat. That's a clutch, a 1v2, and going for the defuse. He will deny set T1 the first point. Wow, Cloud Fearless, they start off on the defender side. They are hunkering down, denying the team from Singapore to gather more points, to gather more objective. This is looking a bit hard, but still, this is the second round, second mode on the summit. Still have time, still have opportunity. Oh my god, looking at how sad T1 takes 3 players down. Can Nochi and Zara turn things around? Nochi will try to go for it. Does have an MP5 in hand, but it will be a 1v4 situation. Nochi clutch mode. He will try his best, but Rage will turn the tide around, tie things off, giving the attacker another chance, another day to fight for. This is going to be real tie up. Without Fearless, they need to move on towards the side. They have to figure out, will it be B or A. Meanwhile, for the set T1, they are pushing for the A side. They do have one player playing on towards the B. Oh, there's a 4v3 situation. Still one player from the side of set T1 playing on the flank. He does have the sight on. Ooh, 2v2, tie things off. 2v1. What a clear off. As you can see, Range versus Speed. Who will have the chance? Range trying to find a way on towards the side. Play the time. He does have A in mind. Meanwhile, for the side of Speed, he will try to hunker down to B. They might get to connect in a connector. Oh my god! And Range connects the shot. Will takes out player from Cloud Fearless. Speed tries his best, but the tide has turned. Set T1, they are not bunkering down. They are not giving up. They will go for more. This is going to be a bit hard, but they have to bear in mind it will change the tide later on. Nice connects the shot. Double kill for him. T will connect and on to another one. Set T1 still have 4 players. Nochi, the last player alive. Can he turn things around? He is half health. Try to go for the reload. Sliding in by T will turns the tide. 3 points for the side of Set T1. It will be a good one. They are holding on to the lead. Can they go for more? Can they break the game? Can they break the morale from the side of Cloud Fearless? We do have to see. Players that are moving 4 players from the side of Cloud Fearless on to B side. 5 player commitment from set T1. 1 player went down. Glorify has taken out shot. The from the bell. Zara holding on to the angle, not letting any players in 3v3 situation. Who the D comes in. Connection for perfection from Zara, telling them you will not have this side on. Leaving Glory 5 will be the last player going up. He will take one down, but Nochi will try to make and climb back up, switching sides. Cloud Fearless will be playing on the attacker side. Set T1 from Singapore will be playing on the defender. They do have 1 point in hand. Can they move on? Can they bring it home? This is up to them. 5-man commitment defense, but no one committing on towards the A side. It will be a 4v2 situation. The aggression comes in. Speed. Zara taking out players, but will connect the shot. Will take out all 5 players from the side of Set T1. I'm not really sure what happened there. They committed on the 5-man towards B side. They didn't commit anyone onto A. They tried to overwhelm the side of Cloud Fearless, but they do have to respect Cloud Fearless. They have the better angle. They do have the better space to play in. And will they repeat the same thing? It will not be. It will be a 1-3-1 situation for the side of Set T1. Cloud Fearless, they will try to play 1-4. They do have the bomb on Speed, but Range will connect to 2 players. This is going to be a hard situation. Will be 2 players left, Zahara and Speed left. This is going to be really hard. Ooh, can they tie things up? Can they turn things around? 2v4 situation. Nades coming in. Has to be a bit more careful. The bomb has dropped. They will try to defend this bomb for the side of Set T1. They will not let Cloud Fearless, Zara and Speed to pick it up. It's going to be real intense. They are going to play on towards the staircase. They see the bomb is being dropped nearby A side. Can they turn things around? It will be a bit hard as all the players, they are covering each angle and each entryway. Zara trying to go for the scope, try to pick up the time. They still have 50 seconds on the clock for them. Zara and Speed, they need to figure out how are they going to enter to this. They will pick up one, but it will be traded off. Range will take out Zara. Speed will take out Glorified. and speed. He needs to take shots. He sees one. He will bring down range. He will have his revenge. But does he have the time? He has 30 seconds on the clock. He does see one. Can he connect the shot? He will connect the shot. Speed, but Knight on towards the high ground. Turn things around. This is so hard for Fearless. Cloud Fearless, they were on a number disadvantage. I tried to turn things around, but they've been getting outplayed from the side of Set T1. Playing by the box. You can see Knight trying to scout out more players, but here comes the aggression. T try to go for the push, but holding on. It will be a 2-1 situation. That 2 kills picked up from the side of Set T. Sorry, only 1 kill will be picked up from the side Set T1. Me and like Fearless will have 1. They will collect the second one. They collect the third one. This is a 4v2 situation. Will turn things around onto Set T1. It will be quite close. Can Set T1 retake on towards the side range? Manage to collect one with the Bison. Can he go for more? He sees one. Can he collect the shot? But Asmal just has his sight on towards the range. Boom is still on. He will pick up the next one. Not really sure what Glorify will be doing on the rig himself. Get collects and out position. Tie things around for the side of Cloud Fearless. Set T1 will try to mount a comeback, try to defend onto the sides. How are they going to play out? They will commit once again 5 players on towards the B side of Trophy being destroyed. That's one trade off. 3v2 situation, 3v3, 2v3 situation. We tie things off with 2v2. Zara versus T. Range, if you tie it up, we do get to see 2 players. They do spot out the boom. Meanwhile, Zara tried to hold on to more, but not. She will have his revenge onto range. He managed to collect the boom. Can he go for the plan? But he will play it smart, play the time, play the IQ. Force the player from the side of Set T1 to make the rotation. Still have time. Ample of time. 70 seconds onto the clock. We'll go for the rotation up towards the first floor. Play it out. Play it slow. Figure it out which is the best side and which is the best angle that he can hold on to. Will he be going for A side? He is thinking about A side, but play from the side of Set T1. He is ready. Does he hear the sound? He does not hear the sound. He will go for the rotation. Boom has been planted. Be a retake situation for the side of Set Knight. Set Knight trying to go for a check on 2B, but check. The boom, it will be on A. Still holding on. What will Knight do as time passes by? 20 seconds left onto the clock. He is going on towards the scaffolding spot. It now sees a hit, but can he connect the net? He will try to go for it. He will try to cook it up. Frags out. Will not connect, but his shot will connect onto Nochi. Defuse for him. He will pick up and bring it closer to the 6. Cloud Fearless, they have to tie this off. They have to force Set T1 to stop this aggression. Good play from the side of Cloud Fearless on that round. That's round number 9. But Set T1, they were playing very disciplined, very slow, listening and waiting for the opportunity. Going on to the first floor, that is what they are thinking of. But it will be a stalemate right now, seeing how the players' movement. You can see the side of Set T1, they are covering all sides, every angle and every entry's way. Meanwhile, for the side of Cloud Fearless, they are thinking of moving on to A. The boom is there. Asma brings up Paradox. It opens up A side. It will be a retake situation for the side of Set T1, but they are down in numbers. It will be very close. But can see Zara, he does spots out. He does have the information. Alright, he sees one. Try to go for the snap. Shot will not connect. Still gathering more information. They will try to hunker down to the seconds left on the clock. Oh, what a jump shot from Zara, but a trade-off. Glorified will take on one, take on two. That's double for him. Zara and Speed will be brought down. The Glorified T from the backside. Can he spot out for more? Asma will be connecting his shot, but Nochi will connect his shot as well. Glorified will be the last play for the side of set T1. He will try to turn things around, but he will not be able. As you can see, Cloud Fearless, they tie things up. A switch offside, it's 5-5. Set T1 will be playing back on attackers. Meanwhile, Cloud Fearless, they will hunker down for the defense. This is Summit. This is the second one, and second map itself, Search and Destroy. The first 2-3 will qualify and proceed on towards the grand final, but Nochi, he is on the spray down, managed to take out T. Paradox still holding our range, will connect onto his shots. Asma will be brought down. 4v4 situation, holding on. The boom is yet to be found. They are playing a 3v4 situation. Cloud Fearless down on man. 2v4 situation. This is going bad for the side of Cloud Fearless. Each time they go onto the defense, they are being taken out left and right, leaving us with Zara, the sniper, to be sniping off the player from the side of set T1. Will he go for this fight? He will try to move slowly, but needs to be a bit more careful. There is one player on the side of the connector. He will try to go for the high ground.
Enemy contact.
Range spots him out, try to go for the quick scope, but Range with the jump will eliminate and tie things off. Set T1, they will have their chance on towards the third and fourth mode and the fourth map as well. Can they bring it towards the fifth one? It is going to be Jukida. We will see the next mode. It will be Domination. It will be taking onto a firing range. A very old school OG map. A very well known to a lot of players. So this is going to be very interesting to see how these two teams being played off. The first one drops on towards the hand off. You can see how Cloud Fearless has been playing very strong, very aggressive, and they know how to hold on towards the stronghold. But set T1, they turn things around with their aggression. They know how to flank. They know how to play the aggression backs onto the team from Malaysia. Can they do it? Once again, it will be onto Domination. A lot of thinking. How many points are they going to hold on to? How many points are they going to hold on to? Which kind of angle are they going to go for? Are they going to go for the high ground? Are they going to go to connect onto the cargo box? This all up to them. Definitely would love to see what is the game plan. Are they gonna hold a lot more? So trailer is definitely a place that a lot of teams, you can see teams from Philippines, they've been holding onto trailer. They will get the B side, they will get the spawn onto the other side as well. Meanwhile, for the side of Malaysia, we have seen how they like to play onto training, go through the alley towards tower, play it on towards the high ground. A lot of mechanical move coming in. So will they recreate that, or will they throw out a curveball? We are yet to figure it out. But the players, they are in the lobby, they are discussing on the strategy. They are getting ready for more and more action. Set T1 tie things off on the second mode and the second map. Meanwhile, Cloud Fearless, can they close things off on the third and the fourth one? We will figure it out real soon. Meanwhile, after that, we do have Gaijin against Godlike. These two teams, Gaijin hailing from Singapore, meanwhile Godlike hailing from Malaysia. It will be the same mode and the same map rotation as well. So we have to wait for that. It will come right after this best of 5 ends. So next best of 5 definitely could be a very interesting one, as both the team, they want to figure out, they want to see what is the strategy is being brought in by set T1 and from the side of Cloud Fearless. Because if they were to move on towards the winner, move on towards the grand finals, it will be the same mode, it will be the same map rotation. Definitely they want to know what is the strategy, what is the game plan that they are going to bring in. So we are in towards match number 3. It will be domination. Seeing this will be on fine range. Space pick up the first kill, and Nochi will have the second kill as well. It will tie things off. Set T1 and Cloud Fearless try to turn things around, but looking at the point, Cloud Fearless, they do have 2. Meanwhile, Set T1 has 1. Set T1, they are playing on the blue side, so they will have onto A much more easier. But going on to B, they will be having the advantage of getting the trailer. Meanwhile, for the side of Cloud Fearless, they do have the advantage of getting C quite easily. They will go towards the tower, towards alley as well to go for B. But they will get funneled down. So Set T1, they can take the advantage of holding on to the trailer and go on to B. They will still B. They have 2 points. They are trying to steal for C as well, but it will not be successful as Cloud Fearless. They will defend this. 2 points still in hand for the side of Set T1. Points being collected. Meanwhile, for the side of Cloud Fearless, they are collecting points, but slowly can they go for the recollection? You can see Range holding on towards the side of box of trailer. We'll be able to scout out any players coming from C point. But Cloud Fearless, they haven't answered the question of the aggression right now. They are being taken down. The defense has been set up. Look at how Paradox has been playing very aggressive, holding on to C point. But ooh, look at Cloud Fearless. They will try to go back for the aggression, go for all 3 points capture, but manage to capture A. C is still in hand, but they will try to go for B as well. They will try to rotate towards C on the other side. Meanwhile, Set T1, they are holding on to tower. You can see how Knight holding on. That's first kill. Can he connect on the second? Will not be able. Will fill onto that. Set T1 recollects A side, but you can see Asma. They will try to go for that trade-off. Meanwhile, the side of spawn will turn the tide around as both sides will switch around for the spawn. A side will be in hand and in objective for the side of Cloud Fearless. They can go for the trailer, go back for the same tactics what Set T1 brought in the early game. I say, whoo! Nochi up high, but T-Range and Knight collects the shot of them playing the Bison. Does see the QQ 9 being brought out the MP5, but whoo! Nochi playing by the tower. That's a double kill. Can he go for more? Ooh, not yet, as Glorify will deny on towards the aggression from the tower. Set T1 will try to go for a capture, will be denied. Cloud Fearless will have the recapture of B. That will bring them closer towards the target of 75, and it will end the first half. Second half will turn the tide around. As you can see, Cloud Fearless, they will play from the red side. It will be closer towards A and able to hit on towards trailer, play more of a defense. Meanwhile, for the side of Set T1, they are able to go on towards C and capture B much more faster. But oh no, look at Set T1, the movement and the rotation. They collect the trailer, they collect the defense play. They will not let Cloud Fearless go on for more, but B is still up for grabs. 1 for 1 each side. Still have one side to control. B is still up for grabs. Meanwhile, you do see Speed holding on, try to defend for more. They try to neutralize this. Ooh, both teams still collecting points. It will be a bit more slow, but Set T1, they will need to connect and they need to collect as well. B side, oh, so close, but ooh, Glory holding on, but not. She will try to deny that. Go for more, but Knight will bring down the rain of fire towards the enemy. The nades will not connect as the trophy being deployed. B side will be collected finally by the side of the raid will be by Cloud Fearless. They have collected 2 points. Can they hold on to more? Meanwhile, Set T1, they have to figure out how to defend. And they got the side B, and a T1 they have to think things around. They actually bought 100 flash being stunned around. Ooh.
Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed.
About it. Turn things on. Cloud Fearless still have 40 points more towards the target, and they will lead the tide around.
Lost the lead.
A set team behind this, they will go for each side.
Losing Bravo.
Oh, the retake the whole nothing on towards the tower, not letting anyone. Smokes being deployed, try to connect. Oh, that's a kill from Knight. Will be brought down.
Taking the lead.
Turn the tide. 25 more points for the side of Cloud Fearless. Meanwhile, for set T1, they wants to turn the tide around. They go for all 3 points. The spot will be on the reset. You can see how Cloud Fearless, they will be playing much more easier towards B and C. Meanwhile, for the side of set one, they will be easier getting onto A side and the trailer. Can they hold on for more? Can they collect for more? They will try to go for all side. Will be captured by the side of Cloud Fearless. Cloud Fearless is still holding on. What a trade of speed! Holding on 3. What is what the ball bank even will be able to get his 5 man will not be able to collect the field. It will be a good fight. Closer and closer Cloud Fearless. They are marching on. They are on the inbox at T1. T1 they are getting closer. They are being aim. Fearless, they just need to get down. Hold on to the platform. That's a clean up. Always from the side of set T1, they have to bow down to the third boat and the third map. That is domination on fire. This is closer for the side. Wow, what a gameplay coming from the side of Cloud Fearless. Well, back and they try to turn things around, try to go for the kills, try to hold on towards the side. They managed to get the first half, and the second half later on, they had a bit of hard time getting on towards the side of B, get on towards the side of A as well. They were being side of set T1. Good second half, they tried to turn things around. Force them, and they force to push on towards the trailer. Means they have the advantage on towards B. They'll be B playing the, and they stop the players from the side of Cloud Fearless to go. It was a bit hard for them. They waited for the next, and then they try to go for the trailer, holding on towards the trailer, secures them. B and C, they went for try to take for A, but set T set on for more. How being played out, this is definitely really hard for set T. They do not want to bow down towards the side. They look a bit more matchup together. It's a bit 50-50. We are yet to see who is the stronger team yet, even though Fearless, they are up ahead in this battle. R2 against set T1. They still have a chance. Things around. It will be back on point this time. It will be on crossfire. It will be on a classic map as well. And the around this time on cross will be 5 points to hold on to. Sorry, points of rotation actually. Having this 5 points of rotation is definitely a bit more fast-paced, knowing to rotate and where to rotate to. Are they going towards the we are yet to know, and we are going into the game. Cloud Fearless, they will be playing from the side of blue versus T1 playing on side Mr. T1. They have to be more cool going on to the first point will be captured by the side of Cloud Fearless. Once again, Deja Vu for the side of Set Tier 1 losing the first hard point. They collect 20 Bisons on Shadow, collects on 2 more pairs to go for the trade offset. Glory will find Nochi Zara will trade in with 68 both sides, but ooh, the snipe quick scope will not connect as Zara denies to the kill. All the players from the side of Set T1, they have to reset, they have to retake the situation back. Cloud Fearless does have only one player on towards the side, but the rotation to be on towards the boom. Shut up. So, and the second hard point, they will hold on to it more and more. Ooh, the shot in hand, no, she will not connect with it, but TN Rich Nerodax collects another one. It will be taken back by Sad T1, and this is time they will try to hold on as possible. 30 seconds left on the clock point before the next rotations. Can Cloud Fearless around it? They will be able to retake at 60 points. Ooh, spray and pray. Denies that. That's a double kill. Can he collects for more of Set T1? They have to go for the reset. They have to wait out for the third rotation as 5 seconds left on the clock for the current rotation. Speed is just on fire. The next rotation is out and initiation to collect onto that. Mina, ooh, Paradox from the back line. Next onto the shot range as well. Can he go? He tries to go spray down, collects his double. He'll go for the trade. He will get people. Can go for more. That is spot. He's still up and alive. 6 for him. Rage is on fire. 7 for Rage. Cloud Fearless dropping the ball towards the side of Set T1. 50 on the clock. Can they hold it out for the side of Set T1? Collect points. 5 seconds left for the current half point. The 4th rotation. Cloud Fearless, they will set themselves up. They try to down.
Hardpoint is ours. Hostile hunter killer drone inbound. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have the hardpoint. We lost the lead. Enemy XS-1 Goliath incoming. We've taken the lead. Enemy XS-1 Goliath is landing. We lost the lead.
Yeah, ooh, point.
Fight harder. We've taken the lead.
One.
Predator missile inbound. Hardpoint identified.
Ooh.
Hardpoint locked down.
Target down.
capture the hard point. Bring it up, squad.
I'm hurt.
Is ours. Our XS-1 Goliath has been destroyed.
Oh my God.
Lost the lead. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Enemy down. I'm hurt. Enemy down.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint lost.
Game coming from the city definitely is going to be for colors. Seeing how both of them playing it out, definitely is going to be a tie off of 2 right now. They are going to force it into game 5. It will search and destroy on the side. They have said they have to hide their ball for more, because definitely this is the time they have to put it, because they will proceed towards the grand finals. This is the semi-finals. One team will move on, one team will drop down and 4th placement. Have to see what will happen between these 2 teams. They will drop in real soon. Both of the players, they will do their best as well. But I have to yet to see what will happen. I really want to know what is their mindset going in towards the game 5 alone, because 5 is definitely going to be real hard. Search and destroy, Hackney Yard, very tight space, very hard to figure out which is the side that they are gonna hold to, because there's 2 main buildings out in towards the yard itself as well. It has a lot of angle, a lot of barriers and covers as well. So we are waiting for the players, we are waiting for the teams to be ready, because definitely this is interesting to see. So seeing how it's being played out in Game 4 alone, hardpoint crossfire is definitely going to be on towards the side of set T1. Set T1 they collected, they mount a comeback, they force on Game 5. Definitely something yeah, it's gonna be hard for Cloud to swallow because it's a pill that they had advantage going on to that, but get confirmation both teams they already that T1 can proceed on to the grand final. Or could it be fearless? We are into the 5th game and the last set itself go into game 5. Search and destroy Hackney.
I'm hurt.
So 4v2 situation. Sad team playing on the defender. Meanwhile, players are on the attacker. Once again, but 2v2 things off. Ooh, what a kill on the side of Sad Paradox. 1v1 situation is going to be difficult. They try to turn things around. They will try to hold on. Still have like to control. Meanwhile, for the side of Cloud Fearless, they like to go for the plan. They will go this time. This will be the first round. 6 will be the diff for this. Paradox have to go for the retribution. That's Sips. Oh, what a slide coming in from Shadow. Shadow just got prepared. He will player from the side of Set T1.
Destroy the objective. We have the bomb.
Once again, Set on the defender side, they will out of players, but first them they are pushing on to B side. Woo! Knight connects onto the shot. No team to go for the refract right there, bringing to a 4v4 situation. But do remember, for B is in and a lot harder for play in the open because there's advantage to play on towards the top. It will be a 4 in favor of T. Meanwhile, Cloud Fearless they will try to go over. Ooh, the kills coming in. Shot, what?
They have the bomb. The bomb has been planted.
It's up at T1. They are not bowing down. Meanwhile, Cloud Fearless they are trying to push the win. Still be of a stalemate, but
I'm hurt.
in a 2 now. They are hunkering down. Bomb has been planted. Get to see ooh, Cloud Fearless picking up the second point. Whew.
Destroy the objective.
T1 their best. They will try to go for more. Meanwhile, for the Cloud Fearless, they are nearing a flash being tossed. You can see all the players they are pushing on towards the A side. Meanwhile, the B side only has 1 player. It will be Knight holding. Give ample information that Cloud Fearless they are on towards the A side. T1 who sprays, but Rage has the angle pre-fire on first towards the enemies. Zara spots up is a 1v3 situation right now. Go for wrap around. Zara picks up 1. Can he go for more? He needs to be a bit more careful. Does have time to play with towards the Zara. Try to spot some stuff. They will play in towards the A side of the house and towards the middle. So bit more sub B. So if Zara goes for B, they know they have a lot of angles to come in, a lot of entryway. T range back up his teammate. It will be a 2v1 situation. They will come in for the push. Boom. Answer, yeah,
For the next round.
throwing up flashy blue as he brings down tie things 2v2 situation. Cloud Fearless,
The enemy has the bomb.
they are so close that T1 doing things around being pop. Oh my god, does not
The bomb has been planted.
P on towards the rooftop. 3v4 situation. Set T1 has go for the retake path to margin slowly. Ooh, Ray so close. Will not connect at any shot of the shots and written things around, leaving us with glorified. A last player, they will try to connect the shot. Can speed spraying towards the window, will not connect. We went on slide in too early. Bad angle. The Cloud Fearless picking up the point before the swap of the half. Cloud Fearless, they will play onto the one. They will play onto attacker. How Cloud Fearless be more stronger onto the defense needs and abilities being dropped. A 4v4 situation. Trade-off speed sticks out. Paradox T will bring down speed. Record the push. Shadow gets double. Zara brings on and Nochi
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up.
around. Mallet, they just two more. Set T1. They are on the ledge.
Defend the objective.
They
They have the bomb.
needs to. They have done it in game 4 on hop on cross. Can they turn things around? Chopping bridge. So that night will.
The enemy has the bomb.
It's not for the trade of a 2 situation. And T1 meanwhile, Cloud Fearless, they have for the retake. See to it. They're going out for the shot, but some try to go for my star one. The player, can he collect his? He will be able to take out T. The boom has in advantage, and inside of T needs comes out. Can he connect? Will be a stun time around the Rosie, around the van. It does see, but oh my god, speed! It just now go in for the push. Does he have the time for the field? Have time for the field?
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up.
That's 5. Singapore team into the third and fourth
Defend the objective.
place,
They have the bomb.
and they in to finals. T1 a 3v3 senator things around. Can they go for more? How at the rate place been dropping down a 2v1 situation. No last player does have a in hand. Woo! Buckshot towards the face. Knight, he has to clutch this. He has no cheat to make a mistake, but he has the time to play with 70 seconds, 80 seconds on the clock. Actually, he will go for the rotation. We will come from side, try to play here. Pops a net, cook it up. Will he connect onto Nochi? We have to figure out alive, healthy, and in the game. Meanwhile, Knight does receive some of its own, still rotating because the bomb has been dropped onto a side. Nochi just playing discipline, holding and looking at the bomb. Anyone who comes in will be inside. Nochi just need to connect, just need to get this information. Bomb has been collected. Nochi, does he realize that? I think he realized that. Saw Knight is running out of 30 seconds. He is trying to go for the fake, try to force Nochi to go for the rotation. Meanwhile, still yet to be seen, yet to be shown as well. 50 seconds, still have slight time to play with, and Knight will decide to go for B plant. He be forcing Nochi for a rotation.
Bomb has been planted.
Nochi will come in from the spot, play for the long. Play the time from the side. He will try to go. Will not continue, but going for the high ground. This would be a hard chance for Nochi. Nochi tried to go for the pick once again. That's the second, that's the third, that's the Knight. Say just hold on to the time, but I think have to be forced for the defense. Time runs down. Knight clutched it off by time. By another for set T1 to play. So this is definitely a clutch mode, a time for the side of set for Cloudfield. Oh my god, Knight! Next, the shot smoke. That is just insane. That's meanwhile, a player from side of Cloudfield has made the push here. The rotation, right? Does he know? Things are rough, but he will be brought down to 2v4, 2v3 situation. They will try to get things off, but leaving us with player Azma try to collect the ball, but he has to be a bit more careful. Spots one player out, but Knight. Set T1 holding on, not letting Cloudfield having easy win at all. Give it them an effort to play with, an effort to do it. And indeed, he will pop down. Zara does bro down. Cloudfielders have no answer tonight. Knight is just going on hand with the sniper. Anchoring down, getting the information, getting the first bird, getting the advantage for his team. He will try to collect the be able. But Asmal right now. Asma can go for the push. Looks like Cloud they are interested to go for a side defense from the side of set T side in hand. Boom will be plant situation. Cloud do this advantage right now to for to situation. He just need a fight. Oh, Asma does have to connect his shot. He will be able to go for more glorify, holding anchoring down. The last holding up the staircase. Can he connect? Can he go for more? But the Cloudfielders, they will shut down and shut set T1, pushing them down towards the third, and congratulations to the Cloudfielders. They will move on towards the grand finals. They will win next matchup where it will be another Malaysia and Singapore. We have Malaysia team going into the grand finals, one Singapore team going to the third and the fourth place, but we have to fade it out as the next matchup come up after this. welcome to team. I'm and they are at a very strong matchup. We have seen Malaysia versus Singapore. We have seen how set T1 the best on comeback. They tie things up on the 4th game, but on the 5th game itself, a bit too slow in the early stage, but later phase itself, they did their best. They turned things around, but fortunately, looks like Cloud Fearless managed to shut down and proceed themselves towards the grand finals. Meanwhile, set T1, they have to be placing. We will be going against Godlike Gaijin Tailing from Singapore. Meanwhile, Godlike they will be here from country of Malaysia. Another matchup between these two Malaysia and Singapore countries. Definitely two tournaments that are only open to Malaysia and Singapore. Seeing these two matchup, country versus team versus team. Thing is interesting. We will take submit. Third game will domination on firing range. If they turn things around and put into a 4th or 5th game, it will be reset towards hard point mode. Again, 4th map it will be crossfire. Meanwhile, the 5th map we have seen Hackney Yard has been a very big meta, very big for a lot of players. They get to see how all these snipers being brought into this very open area and a fine area to play with in the warehouse for the side of air, but B is definitely going to have for a lot of the shots. Can set T1 sniper with Knight on it, like he just anchor himself down at the back and just wait for the information, wait for the opportunity to take out any of the players. But we have to digress, we have to wait. Can this game, Gaijin versus Godlike, bring it into game 4 and game 5, or will it be a clean sweep of 3-0? We are yet to see. Not much of a prediction that I'm gonna see how they're gonna play off, how are they gonna things around the field. Very interesting is how very strong player best in the country. Malaysia has a representative, Singapore has a representative. Who find out the end of this tournament, but we are still waiting for the semi-finals. We are still waiting for Beijing versus very hard. We're still waiting for both the players for the side of Gaijin. For the side of Godlike, it will be Smoky Thighs, Jasmine and Zheng Yu, but the idea will be Thighs. So how they will be a bit more different. Two different countries with game style and game plan that they have in their back, so that will be bringing out a bit of different in a matchup, but it will be play off in the same. Yet to wait for them to bring things around. So still waiting for players to come into the lobby. Still waiting for a lot of them to set up, because definitely they are gonna go in. They are about their strategy they are gonna bring their best out of the best, because definitely they want to sit to turn things around, turn the tide, and claim the champion prize pool. If they are fighting for 14,000 CP, away with 1,000 CP. So still waiting. Teams from Gaijin, they have been on a roll, but we can't put down Godlike as well. So seeing these two team composition, they are gonna try their best. They are gonna do their best to bring things around. Interesting how are they gonna bring the champion, the title, especially right, to see who is the better team. This tournament we are facing a bit of delays and some technical issues, so just still waiting for it. Waiting for most of the players to get into the lobby. So a bit of the mentality that I'm gonna go into. But they're gonna start off hard point, fast pace, very later on domination. It will be bringing the pace back up, as it will be a lot of holding on towards the point, holding on towards the side, and not giving it up. In that they are running it fast pace to slow, then back to a mid towards a hard pace. So we do get
Hardpoint identified.
information that into the game.
We tied for the lead. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. We've taken the lead. Hardpoint is ours. It's too
The
close.
side out light. Still in charge, but will be retaken by Gaijin. Gaijin have things in hand. They will try to.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Need backup.
We've taken the lead. UAV online.
Contact with enemy.
Hardpoint locked down.
Seeing play style, Gaijin, Godlight, they are neck to neck. No one is having the lead. No one is holding on towards the lead itself. But Gaijin have a bit of advantage on head. Meanwhile, Godlight, they have to go for the retake. It will be on the second hard point. Second hard point will be contested. Gaijin holding on. They are playing on towards the side. They will be fighting and fending off the players from the side of Godlight. Godlight needs to take this, need to tie things around. And finally, yes, for a split second, they have it. And finally, they have it. Our trophy being tossed down. Gaijin have to go for the retake situation, but they will push in numbers. There's one, there's two. Concept drops down. Flash will take out 2 players, 3 players, 4 players. Flash is on a roll, and Flash is just doing damage, and it is holding and stopping any player advancement from the side. Not like they are collecting more and more points, but 8 seconds left for this hard point before going on towards the third hard point rotation. So players from the side of Godlike, they are gonna go for the rotation, but they are a bit back behind from the rotation. Meanwhile, for the side of Gaijin, they have on sides. So, oh, smoky, so many kill off, but it will be traded off at the same time. Players on the side of Godlike, they are trying their best to get on towards the side. 60 points, 66 points really for the side of Gaijin. Godlike, they are just getting demolished right here. What can the team from Malaysia do to turn things around? Meanwhile, side of Gaijin, they are on point. They are holding it hard, stopping any players to come onto a side. Look at how Mickey playing it. This one, can he connect? He will take things around. Will try to hold on. There's a second. Can he go for more? But no. But Sia will get his revenge with a triple kill on hand. Hard point on, but it will be not longer as Gaijin. They are already on site for the third and the next rotation. Hard point forcing the side of Godlike to turn things around. And look at Castle just playing so sneaky on top. They're holding and picking out any players that comes onto a side. Meaty still holding on. Godlike, they have to turn things around. 86 points for the side of Gaijin. It looks like Godlike, they are getting the ball, but no concept. Proving my point wrong. Will try to go for the snap kills. He will be able to connect his shot. Will try to go for more, bring out the Bison as well. Will collect more and more kills. That's a triple kill for him. Can he go for the fourth one? The quad kill will not connect as Flash will come in. Sia on the hand, he will try to go for the snipe, and there you go. That is on 4 kill in the back for him on the streak. That's the 5th one, but it will be traded off concept. Will try to turn things around. Godlike mounting a comeback, mounting a strong one. They are fighting for it. A reset, it will be on towards the center of takeoff. All the players, they will turn things around. They have to fight for this, but look at Concept playing on towards the high ground. Can they force the team from Singapore, Gaijin, to make a mistake? They have been on a lead for the side of Gaijin, but right now Godlike turn things around. This is a fairy tale story for the side of Godlike, telling them that God is here, but side has been taken by the side of Gaijin, tying things up to 19 to 19, 92 to 90. But Godlike has a retake situation. They have retake it, but can anyone have the lead and shut off the other one? We are yet to find out. It's so close, so neck to neck. No points in difference. Ooh, so close, but Godlike finally making the lead, making the charge. They finally make the 100 points. They are 50 away. Next rotation being set up, it will be in favor of Gaijin, as seeing all the players, they're already hunkering down on site. Can they hold it off and hold off the march from Godlike? But Godlike looks like they have marched in and takes off the players. Concept holding alone. He is the anchor man. All his teammates try to get on site. That's a 3 kills. That's a quad kill. Sorry, that's only a triple kill, but it will be taken out a retake situation. But Godlike still have the side on hand. Coffee being deployed. See, coming with a slight tie. Try to go for a more smoky. Will be taken out. Concept and Jasmine, they will try to go from the back, leaving us a hard position. Gaijin needs to take things around. They have to stop Godlike from collecting any more points, but the next hard point will spawn out in favor. But Godlike does have one player on side. They will try to go for more. They will try to collect and end this out, shutting things off. 21 points in favor of Godlike. Gaijin needs to think the hard point. They managed to collect the hard point. They will go for more. They will collect more points, 11 points, 10 points. They will try to turn things around, tie it off and shut down Godlike. But can Godlike do anything? Jasmine try to make for the push. They will be able to go for the push, but they have to be a bit more careful. Mamiti just holding on by the angle. Will be able to take things into hand in favor
Hardpoint contested.
Gaijin. They are 4 points away. Godlike looks like they will drop game 1 of Hardpoint towards the side of Gaijin. Godlike just, they were so close. They turned things around in the mid game. They mount a comeback, but unfortunately Gaijin just shut them off. The final few push from the side of Gaijin, they take things in hand and they shut down, not letting any opportunity from the side of Godlike to mount a comeback. Looks like Gaijin created a big lead. They dropped the ball a bit, but on the later phase, they picked up the momentum. They reset their strategy, they reset their lineups, and they went in for the finisher, went in for the throat of Godlike. Looks like God bleeds. Moving on towards the second match, it will be Search and Destroy on some mids. So Godlike, they have to perform, they have to put on their best, the A game that they have. If not, Gaijin might take this into a bag. Looking at how Gaijin plays, they are in a 50-50 matchup. All four squad actually in the top 4, all 4 teams, they are really 50-50, especially going out against the other teams on the other country itself. They're facing all this. It is going to be hard to call out who will be the one to be clutching it and finishing it at the end. Yet to see, yet to figure out things. So have to figure out and see more of the players from each side. What are they going to bring in? We have seen how set T1, they have a very, very strong backline. They have a very strong sniper. We are yet to see any giveaway of strategy from these two teams of Gaijin and Godlike. So set T1 and Cloud Fearless, they're definitely taking in and jotting down their notes on these two teams because they want to know who and what is the plan. Who are they going up against? What's the plan into going up against that matchup? Is definitely going to be interesting. The third and fourth placement, set T1, they want to know who are they facing. Meanwhile, for the grand finals, it will be Cloud Fearless trying to figure out which team will be a own brethren from Malaysia, Godlike, that they are going to face on the grand finals, or will it be a rivalry against the country? Will it be Gaijin going up against Cloud Fearless? We have to figure it out. We are still waiting for the second semi-finals, the second match to start. We are waiting for Gaijin and Godlike to come into the lobby and get prepared with. So, seeing how the first game, it was quite close. They fought it, they trade off a lot of hard point. It went back and forth. One point, Gaijin had the lead. Godlike turned things around. They mount out a comeback, but in the end, Gaijin, they shut things off. Can they bring forward the momentum that they have from game 1 to game 2? We are into game 2. Godlike will be playing on the defender. Gaijin on the other hand will be playing on the attacker. We are yet to see any movement yet from Gaijin. They are playing a bit more slow. They are thinking about a B side, but oh, Jasmine pick up the first blood. That's a good one. That's a good entry point for them now. Oh my god, Jasmine just holding on by the cons. You'll be able to spot out another player on the first floor. He will deny any players try to go in for the B side. Here on the other hand will collect another one 4v2 situation in favor of Godlike. Looks like Godlike, they bring a different ball game this time against Gaijin. They dropped the first ball, but the second game they bring it back home. They are playing on the defender. After that, they will swap around, but oh, angle, Mitty. He did not check his angle and got punished right there. 3v1 situation, and looks like, oh, Mickey, that's a good strafe around, taking out concept. Can Mickey turn things around for the side of Gaijin? They just need to bring things back home, but still have time to play with. 20 seconds on the clock. I'm not really sure what is he going for a rotation. He go for one. Can he go for more? He is going for the kill instead. And he will try and he
Lost that round.
collects
It's not
it.
over yet. Ready up.
Gaijin! They just turn things around. They are not interested of getting the bomb planted. They are just
Destroy the
interested of
objective. They have the bomb.
demolishing Godlike. Trophy being deployed by Jasmine. Will hold on towards the same angle. Meanwhile, from the side of Gaijin, they will try to go for the push. Time will tell. It will be a 3v3-2 split. A good slide in gap information. Try to fake out and force Jasmine to go for aggressive. But Jasmine doesn't connect the shot. Three players from Gaijin will move towards the A side. Have to be a bit more careful. This time they will go for the plant. Plant will be deployed. So a retake situation. One player went out for the side of Gaijin. It will be Flash. Flash will be taken out. 5 defenders still left alive for the side of Godlike. It will be a 4v4 situation right now. A turn around. But ooh, Smokey tried to go for the spray down and finally connects all the shots. Mickey taken out. Glow will have a trade-off. It will be a 3v3. Still anybody's game. Oh, Castle turns things around. Takes out one. Can he connect onto the second shot? Does he what? But he will connect. It will be on time as Gaijin eliminates all of the player, not letting any players from the side of Godlike to go for any defuse at all.
Destroy the objective.
2-0 situation. Gaijin just need to mount up on this momentum that they have bring forth from the game one. Wow, Smokey trying to go for the aggressive push will be punished, but she'll be able to collect one. It will be turning the tide around as Godlike dropping players. It will be the tide around for a moment, a 3v3 situation, but defender side Godlike drops another player. Ties and Jasmine Stoney sole survivor alive. Gaijin, they do have Flash, Castle, and Mitty to play around. Still have time. 70 seconds on the clock. Boom still in hand. A side or B side is yet to be decided, but one player from Godlike will be holding on to both each side of the map. But looks like Gaijin, they have infiltrated towards B. They have passed by A. They're not really that interested to go for the plan. They are more interested of going for the kills itself. Look at how Jasmine getting juked it out, but Mitty finally getting punished. Flash will finally have the boom plant. So Jasmine will try to go for the retake. Has to be a bit more careful because it will be a 1v1 situation. He doesn't know where Flash is, so he has to go for a big checkup on the whole side. Figure out where's the last player from the side of Gaijin. Gaijin meanwhile, ooh, Flash might hurt the information. Check the corners and Flash will punish Godlike for not checking corners, and Gaijin having it textbook, having it easy in hand, taking Godlike. They might even close things off 2-0. Looks like Gaijin, they are trying their best to go for a clean sweep. Castle holding on towards the first floor entryway. Meanwhile, Nate's being dropped out. Will it connect onto anyone? No one will suffer any much of a damage. Just a bit of information being poked out. Godlike playing it much more slower this time. They will not go for the aggression. They will play onto a side.
Enemy contact.
Smokey will try to look around, gather information. Sees one, trigger display. That's a good one. Smokey just gonna let his teammate know, okay, there's one player hurt, another one, I will take it out. Glowy will be taken out. That is the information given to Gaijin, and Gaijin will have to be careful. They are dropping one player, but it will be trading off. Meaty will take out Concept. Concept will sit down for
Bomb has been
this.
planted.
Godlike has to go for the retake situation as Gaijin managed to plant on towards A. They are falling back towards Long. 3 players for the side of Gaijin, 4 players for the side of Godlike. But
It's all up to you
whoo!
now. Finish the mission.
Turning the tide around a 1v2 or
Ready for the
1v3
next round.
situation, but Godlike, they managed to go for the retake, they managed to go for the defuse at the same time, and they managed to tie things up, picking up 1 point
Destroy
in the back for
objective.
themselves.
They have the bomb.
Still a long run for them, surviving for another round. Gaijin, this time what will they bring in for this round? They will be playing a bit more before going for the swap of sides. Gaijin does have the boom on towards A, but they are not really that interested to make the push. We can see the players from the side of Godlike going for the aggressive flank around. 2 players will be punished. Concept is the first one to drop like fly. Second one, could it be Sia? But Gaijin still holding on. They're still playing by the time. Oh no, Smokey will be brought down. Ties will be brought down, leaving Jasmine and Sia. Gaijin, they are just interested to go for more kills, but do they want to go for the plan as well? Boom will be planted. Sia is the last player alive, but who holding on? But Mickey was trying to juke around, playing the strafe,
Ready up.
and that's 4 points for the side of Gaijin. Meanwhile, Godlike managed to get 1. They will be playing on the attacker side this time. Gaijin will be playing on the defender. Can they defend the side and collect the match itself? We will find out. Could it be in 2 more rounds? Could it Gaijin bring things in? They managed to take out 2 players from the side of Godlike. Gaijin will sit with 3 players now. Godlike 5 players. Numbers game statistic doesn't lie, but can they be outplayed by the experience, by the mechanics of the side of Gaijin? Turn things around with a flash. 3 players drop from the side of Godlike. Godlike, they had the numbers, but on skills wise, Gaijin just took them down easily. A 2v3 situation. Godlike having a very hard time. So
They have the bomb.
time to turn things around. Can they go for more? Holding on towards the side. Gaijin still have 3 players. They still try to hold on, gather much more information. Meanwhile, for the side of Goddess, they are thinking of going for B sides. So Boom will be brought in. Still time to play. Wait it out a bit. Boom will be planted. Concept will have the bomb plant. Still will try to go for more. 2v3. It will be on 40 seconds time. Gaijin, they are sticking up all 3 men together. They are moving as a squad. They will try their best
Enemy in sight.
to hold on to more. You can see players try to move in,
Down.
try to circle around, but Concept picks up 1, picks up this. Can he go for the second? We have to figure it out. A 2v2 situation. Can they defend this pull? But Mickey sliding and sleeping away. But Concept, can he connect all his shots? None casualty, but Concept will be able to turn things around. Gaijin collecting the 5th. Can they shut down Godlike? We are yet to find out. Godlike, they are sitting with 1 point. They're still sitting quite far back. They are playing into the hands of Gaijin. Gaijin just forced the tempo, forced the gameplay onto Godlike. So Godlike, they have to address this. They have to understand that the way how Gaijin play is on a different mode, a different method. Gaijin living with 2 players. Meanwhile, Godlike, they do have 3 players alive, but Castle, ooh, so close. Can he connect the shot? Will not be able to connect the shot. They will try to nade it out. Concept goes in for a slide. Will collect the kill, but Mickey, the last sole survivor for the side of Guy GT, will have to go up against Concept and Ties. Ties, they do have the boom in hand. They are figuring out which side to go on, but ooh, footsteps in the information for the side of Mickey. He does pick it up, deny the plant. Gaijin have one. Godlike has one. A 1v1 situation. Concept against Gaijin. Can Mickey turn things around? But Concept will be able to mount a comeback and stop Gaijin. They are bouncing back and telling them that this will not be easy at all.
Objectives. They have the bomb.
Godlight trying to come back. They are playing attacker. Gaijin on the other hand, they are playing on the defender. 5 on 5. Players playing a bit more slower on the second phase this time. Do have one player. We do have one of the players from Gaijin sitting on top of B. Meanwhile, information be spotted out for the side of Gaijin as well for A site, but no one is going through A for the side of Godlike. There's only Sia that is nearby, but the fight has started. Jasmine drops down. 5 players still alive for left for the side of Godlike. It will be a numbers advantage for the side of Gaijin. They will try to hold on. They will play the anchor. They will play the anvil. But can Godlike turn things around? It is going to be a very hard situation. They will turn things around. Concept connects onto one, but Mickey just hiding by the corner. That is just angle that you have to check. And Gaijin managed to collect the last point and force Godlike into a very bad situation. Gaijin, they are 2-0 up. They need one more to proceed towards the grand finals to go up against Cloud Fearless. Could it be Malaysia versus Singapore in the grand finals, or could Godlike mount a comeback to try and fight in the grand final? So it's really hard, but seeing how the players from the side of Gaijin, they are just so on point, picking out a very good angles, knowing when to pick, waiting for the information. The side of Godlike a bit underwhelmed because the way the entry, they didn't really check side, they didn't really check corners, they got punished the moment they just ran in and just expect like, oh, the side is clear. They are playing on a map that is very quite confined, but that's how Search and Destroy, especially playing on Summit, they have to play much more disciplined. Remember to check the sides, but it's too late to say because they will be heading into the third game. It will be domination. It will be on firing range. So this time, whoever has the blue side, they might want to play on towards the trailer. Meanwhile, for any teams, either one of the teams that plays on the red side, they can go for the B and the C capture. But it all depends on how are they going to move the whole team, move the whole lineup into the map itself. Because definitely playing from the trailer, they are able to scout out players that is coming up from C point and B point. Meanwhile, they can secure their own points to hold on to collect. But 2 points collection, A, B, or B, C, or any of these combination, it will give them an advantage. But if the moment it's a whole domination of all 3 points, I'm not really sure what will happen. So definitely want to see how Godlike turn things around and Godlike fight against the players from the side of Gaijin. Gaijin, they just had a better positioning, a better understanding of the gameplay, better knowledge on where to hide, where to hold on towards the angle and see the enemy at all. Because so Godlike need to turn things around. They have to remember to check corners, especially on fire range. Is even though in the middle of the map is open, But the moment you go towards alley, the moment you go towards the bottom half of the map itself, there's a lot of angles to check on there, a lot of window to check for, especially even in trailers itself, there's a lot of angles. There's at least 4 to 5 angles that you need to check and need to clear out before going on towards the side. So Godlike, they might need to pick up the ball, they might need bounce back real fast because they are at the ledge. If they drop this game, they will drop into the third and fourth placing. They will have to fight it off against set T1. This will be game number 3. Gaijin, they will be able, as they are playing from the blue side. Meanwhile, for the red side, it will be played by Godlike. So Gaijin will have the advantage on towards trailer. Meanwhile, for the side of Godlike, will be able to hit onto B and C at the same time. But looks like B has been recaptured by the side of Gaijin. Player movement is a bit odd. Seeing how the players from the side of Godlike, they are falling real bad. They are playing the trailers. This is good. This is good for them to pick up players that is out in the open, deny the B take. But finally, they have C. They will try to go for the tower and the trailer possession. But looks like one of the players, Ties, will try to go for the push. Would be able to take down Glowy. Glowy will be punished. Point still sits quite fair. 13-13, but Godlike finally taking the lead. They managed to get 2 sides, B and C. Meanwhile, Gaijin, they will fall back. They only have A side control. They have to try to capture either B or C, but they are going for C capture. They might be interested to go for flank around. Godlike, on the other hand, they will go for a recap onto A. For players on each side is being split in half. Gaijin will try to mount a comeback. They will try to go for the capture. This is going to be a bit hard because it will be wide in the open. Godlike will have the better positioning on towards the side. They are able to see, but no! Looking at how the players from the side of Gaijin, they are able to spot a player, pick up one by one. They manage to get. They will be holding on to tower as well. So a flank onto the trailer. Can they secure trailer and tower? It will be a total domination if all 3 points being picked up. We do see Mickey trying to go for the capture. Can he finish up the capture? He will try to go for it a bit more, but no! A denial concept will say no. Teammates will come in. And a recap coming in from the side of Godlike, trying to go for the C cap. Meanwhile, B will be trying to be taken off from the hands of Gaijin. Concept trying his best, but 2 points, 3 points, all 3 points in favor of the side of Godlike. But Gaijin managed to turn things around. They managed to recap back B. Points is quite split in half, 52 to 57. Still real close. Ooh. Definitely a very hard game. Godlike does have the lead. This is the lead that they need. This is a climb that they have to do. But first to 75 will make a reset for the second half. 75 is the target. 4 more points, 3 more points for the side of Godlike. They are closing in. They are able to make the lead. They will have the lead. 2 points against Gaijin. Gaijin have to turn things around. They will be playing for the blue side. They will be able to see and seek B and C point. Meanwhile, for the side of Godlike, they will be playing from the red side. They are able to go for A capture easy and the trailer possession. They will take out one. Sia picking up triple kills easily in the back for them. They will go for the offensive of C capture, but it will be denied as Gaijins. They will try to recap. They will try to hold on to this and mount a comeback. Make it shot after shot. Connection for perfection. Thinking of going for A tick, but at the same time, B is being taken out. Gaijin does have 2 points. They will mount up 63 points to 83 points. Now Godlike will have the slow climb. Meanwhile, Glow try to deny for more. Can he go for more? Deny, that's the double kill. Can he get a triple kill? Will be denied by Concept. Concept try for more. Kazu try to hold up in the tower. We will not get more, but that's the respawn. Gaijin try to turn things around. They are back behind by 15 points, 13 points right now. They are slowly creeping up. Just need to hold on to this 2 point, not giving up more towards the side of Godlike. Godlike, they definitely need to close things off. It's going to be a bit hard. Godlike still in the lead. They are leading, but they are losing by the second. B and C still in hands of Gaijin. Godlike only has A. Nothing much can be done, but can they go for the recap? They are thinking of going for B side, but players from the side of Gaijin, they are coming and conveying on towards the trailer. They will try to go for the defense of B. Connection, that's a triple by Castle. 4th kill, the quad kill for him. Can he get his 5th one? But no, denial.
Taking the lead.
See, that's so close. Denial, and finally Gaijin does have the lead. They will be able to take the charge.
Lost the lead.
Godlike, they are sitting back behind. They are falling behind. Gaijin is sitting at 117. They just need 23 points more, 22 points more, and 30 points more to go. Godlike on the other hand falling behind. Falling real bad. This is a situation that Godlike needs to turn things around. They have to really push it for this. Oh no. Godlike, they are falling. They are failing behind. Definitely it's going to be hard. 15 points left. 14 getting closer for the side of Gaijin. They might be able to take this. They might shut down Godlike, but can Godlike turn things around? They have to capture 9 more points, 7 more. This looks like a fairy tale gone wrong, as Gaijin, they might be able to shut things off. They have all 3 points in the bag. Looks like Godlike will be booted towards the 3rd and 4th placing, and Gaijin will move towards the grand finals itself. ZTI will meet up with Godlike for the 3rd and 4th placing. Meanwhile, Club Fearless will meet up with Gaijin in the grand finals. For the 3rd and 4th placing, it will be playing off stream. Meanwhile, for the grand finals, it will be played live. So both of these two series, both of these two matchups will play simultaneously. So saying ZTI, they have to face up with Godlike. Meanwhile, for the side of Cloud Fearless, they will go up against Gaijin. So who will be the better team? We will see. Malaysia versus Singapore. We will catch the grand finals in a bit after these breaks.
I'm a winner, so I can't lose. We gotta turn big dreams into action. We gotta mix action with the passion. Time short, no time for relaxing. Be the first in, cash out, make it happen. We gotta turn big dreams into action. We gotta mix action with the passion. Time short, no time for relaxing. Be the first in, last out, make it happen. Yo, I'm trying to be a mogul. Have my own brand with my own logo. Make a grand entrance Benz escorted by Popo. You can call me CEO. Yo, I got dreams so big they obesing. I'm trying to make cash money while I'm sleeping. Why it can't happen? No reason. All I gotta do is put the work in, beastin'. I'm going all out, baby, till we ball out. When you see me racking up wins, give me more clout. Time's short, so I gotta get mine. I'ma grind to the finish line, homie, let's shine. We gotta turn big dreams into action. We gotta mix action with the passion. Time short, no time for relaxing. Be the first in, last out, make it happen. We gotta turn big dreams into action. We gotta mix action with the passion. Time short, no time for relaxing. Be the first in, last out, make it happen. We gotta turn big dreams into action. We gotta mix action with the passion. Time short, no time for relaxing. Be the first in, last out, make it happen. We gotta turn big dreams into action. We gotta mix action with the passion. Time short, no time for relaxing. Be the first in, last out, make it happen.
I am the best at this, nah, you ain't gonna mess with this. Ever heard of what the veteran is? I work harder than most to be what the real is. Never stop training, cause I'm the best at this. I am the best at this, nah, you ain't gonna mess with this. Ever heard of what the veteran is? I work harder than most to be what the real is. Never stop training, cause I'm the best at this. The first is the last, and the last the first. I be the first one that aim squeeze, then I'm a burst. So what's your work? Does your network? Listen closely to my next words. Also, you wanna be the best word. It's time for you to use your head first. Popeye, you better learn to get the leg work. Yeah, that's right, let's take them to the serpent. It's time to put the work in, you deserve it, don't deserve it. With human never been perfect. Not striving for perfection. See, that's the hidden lesson. Your feet should leave the surface. High five to heaven, till your vision inverted. Free fall to feeling. Had to go to get it. Glass blown to ceiling. Hammered the bracelet. Heaven knows you're living. So you can never leave until you know the limit. Ask me if there is one. I tell you if you ever find a work pole, they go. I am the best at this. Nah, you ain't gonna mess with this. Ever heard of what the veteran is? I work harder than most to be what the real is. Never stop training, cause I'm the best at this. I am the best at this. Nah, you ain't gonna mess with this. Ever heard of what the veteran is? I work harder than most to be what the real is. Never stop training, cause I'm the best at this. Yes, this is the Supreme King Kareem. Right over your head, double take, homie, you're dead. Swishing, don't let them catch you slipping. Pick up the cane, pimpin', that's a permanent limp. You got to stay a villain, come here, man with them. See, they don't like that. Funny how you stay appealing as you hit them right back. The love and hate on the plate. Choose whichever one you feelin'. You know the taste and which one of them killing. Just turn it all around, flip it upside down. Your mind's a weapon of infinite creation, jot it down. Don't ever mind the seconds, time was the government sound. The riddle is the light, spoken into the now. So now you see the answer, the hardest part is how. You plan to do it all, something you should figure out. Cause if this whole world is a trip, then you better take off right now. Break the shit down. I am the best at this. Nah, you ain't gonna mess with this. Ever heard of what the veteran is? I work harder than most to be what the real is. Never stop training, cause I'm the best at this. I am the best at this. Nah, you ain't gonna mess with this. Ever heard of what the veteran is? I work harder than most to be what the real is. Never stop training, cause I'm the best at this. I am the best at this. Nah, you ain't gonna mess with this. Ever heard of what the veteran is? I work harder than most to be what the real is. Never stop training, cause I'm the best at this.
Glance over my shoulder, I see him
Welcome back, everybody, to the Call of Duty Mobile Ways of War. I'm Uwu the Magical, and definitely we have seen the semi-finals. We have seen Malaysia going up against Singapore. Set T1 went up against Cloud Fearless. Set T1 hailing from Singapore. Meanwhile, Cloud Fearless hailing from the side of Malaysia. It was a really close game. It went all the way out 5 games, but Cloud Fearless, they managed to be the better team and beat Set T1 and put them towards the third and fourth placing game. Meanwhile, Cloud Fearless, they move on towards the grand finals. Gaijin was the second matchup against Godlight. So Gaijin against Godlight, it was at first a bit one-sided, but then it went more apparent in game 2 and game 3 itself. Gaijin just went on a domination, and they booted Godlight towards the third and fourth placing. So we do get one Singapore and one Malaysia team heading towards grand final. So it will be Gaijin going up against Cloud Fearless. Set T1 against Godlight. They will be playing the third and the fourth placing off stream. Meanwhile, the live stream one will be the grand finals. We will see which team will be the champion and claim the 5,000 prize pool of CP into their bank. Their bank itself. So definitely we'll see, will it be Cloud Fearless or will it be Gaijin? We will have to find out. Both teams, they are getting ready. Same goes to Set T1 and Godlight, which all 4 of this team do their best and give everyone hell, because this is the time that they have to put on their game face. They have to put on the best of the best, because they have to be the one to top it out. Definitely everyone will walk away with a piece of the cake, a piece of the pie, but who will top up on the first place, we will find out real soon. Could it be Cloud Fearless or could it be Gaijin? Malaysia or Singapore? It is up for everyone to decide. It is up for the team to decide who will move on, who will be the champion of Call of Duty Mobile Ways of War. This first one, I'm Uwu the Magic. I'm so stoked to see how the players are playing. The tempo that I'm seeing all the players playing compared to few seasons back, it has been elevated. It has been moved up to a faster pace compared to how previously it is. And this time the meta starts to change. You see a lot of the players bring out the Bison, bring out the bow and arrow. Looks like they're going old school. They are going some Cold War style against each other. And definitely they will try to do their best, but we'll see who will be the better one. I'm not going to put any prediction for this because it's very 50-50. Alright, I'll put 60-40, 60 on the side of Gaijin. They have a better aggression, a better understanding of the gameplay. They punish the enemy a lot. Meanwhile, for the side of Cloud Fearless, for them, if they want to claim the champion title, but they have to understand that they can't go aggression against aggression. They can't go fire with fire. So what they can do is they have to play the defense game. They are really strong in defense. Can they defend a hold on against towards the side of Godlight? We are yet to find. Sorry, the side of Gaijin, we will find out. So we will need to know, are they able to be playing the stronghold game? Are they able to hunker down, get the points? They might have to drop search and destroy. Just looking at the way they play out on the semifinals, Hardpoint, they did well. They know how to play the defense. Search and destroy, they might have a bit of hard time going up against Gaijin. For the when they go on towards domination, it is going to be a bit 50-50. It will be seeing on which side are they going up for. It will be on the blue side or the red side. Then from there, if they are starting on the blue side for the side of Cloud Fearless, they might want to play the later phase. Let the side of Gaijin go for the point collection, secure one and force them out in the open, kill them off, then you secure the second point itself. So Cloud Fearless, they might need to give a bit before taking everything into the back. For the side of Gaijin, they just need to keep on the momentum that they have. They are on a point where they keep on punishing the enemies that the enemies just can't react to it. Having those tight angles, having those unorthodox way of playing, forcing the enemy and forcing them to make the disciplined move of checking angles. So Field Gaijin, all they need to do is punish. For the side of Cloud Fearless, they need to play a bit more safer. They need to play a bit more reserve. So definitely would love to see what will happen and what can be happen between these two teams. So yeah, still waiting for both teams to get into the lobby. So if I have to put on a prediction, hardpoint might be taken by the side of Gaijin. Search and Destroy might be taken by the side of Gaijin as well. Domination can be taken back by Fearless. Then going back to hardpoint, especially on Crossfire, Cloud Fearless might have a chance, but if they can't, it will be a 3-1 prediction. But if Cloud Fearless can take hardpoint, they follow back the way of playing the stronghold, they might tie things up and go and force into a 5th game. So I'm going to put a safe prediction. It's going to be 3-2 in favor of Gaijin. Gaijin might have a better chance in this winning, but Cloud Fearless, they might prove me wrong. Can they do it? We will figure out. Both teams, they're still discussing on their strategy. They're still discussing on what is happening and what can be happen. Meanwhile, Set T1 and Godlike, they will play their 3rd and 4th placement right now. They will begin with the same map rotation. So for everyone who just joined in, the map rotation and mode rotation will be hardpoint, first mode, takeoff will be the first map, search and destroy will be the second mode, summit will be the second map, domination will be the 3rd mode, fire and rage will be the 3rd map, hardpoint back again on the 4th mode, crossfire will be the 4th map, search and destroy will be the 5th mode, and it will end onto the 5th map, which is Hackney Yard. So takeoff, it's a bit more open space, a lot of elevation to play with, staircase to play with, scaffolding, a bit of dip in towards the fountain. Summit, on the other hand, angles, checking of angles is very important. So you need to check on towards the angles, need to make sure that cover every single side before going on towards a side itself for defender and attacker as well. Fire range, on the other hand, is very open. A lot of players, they like to play towards the tower and the cargo itself. Playing on towards these two areas, it secures a lot of information, it secures a lot of positioning. The trailer, the tower, you can play tin a bit, but playing tin, it opens up yourself to wood. So players that is spawning from shower spawn, they might be picked off from wood itself. So playing on tin have to be a bit more careful. They might want to keep an eye onto wood, keep an eye onto showers, especially into back trailers as well. But for players who are going in from the side of tires training, it will be a different way. They can go into jungle, cut into back line of wood. They might be able to take A as well, and then cover the field. If they want, they can move into mid jeep, or they can flank around towards back trailer. But from training towards jungle, then you're gonna move into wood towards back trailer. Your movement has to be fast, because the moment you start moving on towards the side, even though you have killed the enemy, they might spawn back real fast. So to look at, so definitely would like to see what can be played, what can be brought into gameplay. Meanwhile, if we were to go on towards submit, we'll talk a bit on the search and destroy. The first search and destroy will be submit, playing the mid control ski. It's very wide open area, so they have to be careful on playing on towards the side angle, because players, they can flank around, they can turn things around against any enemy. So we are still waiting for players. Talk about the fifth map. It will also be on search and destroy mode. It will be Hackney. So Hackney, you need to be careful of the dockyard. You have to be a bit careful from the top building itself. Cargo, warehouse, office courtyard. This 3 top floor, to be very careful, because this 3 top floor, if you're playing as a sniper, you're playing on a very good kill, it's going to be very strong. Like say Mickey will have an advantage on to playing this for the side of Gaijin if they force into game 5. Cloud Fearless, they might have to be a bit careful, because the moment when they went up against TI, they keep on getting sniped out by Knight. So Cloud Fearless, they went on towards the so they know they can't outplay the sniper on the rooftop, so they are gonna try to play it much more safer in towards the warehouse, go for the bomb side, or if they are forced to go for the open courtyard, then they definitely will try to go for the open courtyard. But playing on towards the open courtyard, it's definitely going to be a very risky strategy that they have in hand. So we have talked about Summit, we have talked about Hackney Yard, we have been talking about Crossfire as well. Takeoff and will be a bit hard to judge. So you get confirmation that both teams from the side of Cloud Fearless and Gaijin, this is game number 1. Alright, so game number 1, Cloud Fearless going up against Gaijin. This is going to be the first hard point. It will be in the center, it will be up for contest for anyone. It will be quite a stalemate right now. 10 for the side of Cloud Fearless, meanwhile for the side of Gaijin it will be 8. Will be slowly catching up by the side of Cloud Fearless. Gaijin, they are sitting at the bad positioning. They might want to wait out for the next page capture patient. They are able to hold it down and force the players from the side of Cloud Fearless to go for the back off. So Cloud Fearless, what they can do is they have to back it off and go for a safer play. They will capture it a bit. Gaijin will be able to go for the next setup. They will be going for the main building, the main rotation itself, and having in towards the main rotation. Players from the side of Cloud Fearless is just going to swarm in. They will try to hold on towards it, but no denial. Gaijin will still hold it back, but players from the side of Cloud Fearless, they are going to swarm in one by one. But 3, man, it's going to set it up. Cloud Fearless, they need to reset, they need to rethink of the strategy of going in, because Gaijin, they just took the textbook out from the hand of Cloud Fearless and put it in their hand. Woo! Gaijin is just gonna hold and hunker down onto this stronghold. Meanwhile, for the side of Cloud Fearless, 20 seconds left on the timer for this hard point. They might as well want to turn the tide around and wait for the next hard point, but they are holding it. They are gonna contest it for a while, still holding it back. And Gaijin, they are gonna fall back. They're gonna give back the 5 seconds hard point for the side of Cloud Fearless. They are ready for the next hard point takedown. But players from the side of Cloud Fearless, they are going to swarm in from the back. They will go for the high ground. They will be able to collect some kills. So continuously there is point after point. Players on the side of Cloud Fearless, they are fighting back. They are turning the tides around, but Gaijin dropping down. Players on Gaijin dropping down like flies. Cloud Fearless still holding on, tying the points up. They will not bow down to the side of Gaijin. Meanwhile, Gaijin, they will try to go back for a sub. They might have to reset 26 seconds, 25 seconds up on towards the timer for this hard point. They will turn things around. Still under contest, back and forth between Cloud Fearless and Gaijin. Points is still neck to neck, 60 to 59, not that far apart. Gaijin sitting at the back foot. They have to turn things around. Cloud Fearless does have the lead, but has dropped that to the side of Gaijin. The new rotation comes in. It will be in the favor of the blue side. Sorry, it will be in favor as the A for the red side, but Cloud Fearless, they will be hunkering down. They will be swarming in towards the site, gathering another point. Gaijin managed to secure it, but it will be contested. Here comes the push from Glowy. Glowy try to go for more, but doesn't connect. You want to put down a trophy. Zara will go for the punish. Blue side, Fearless will be able to collect and connect towards the shot. They will hold on as much as possible. A retake situation from the side of Gaijin. They will take it back, and for these two teams, just neck to neck. And as I said before the game, I've just talked about that. It's so hard to predict these two teams. Both teams were on par. Gaijin had a 10% better chance of winning this, but 10% chance is still a lead in percentage. Cloud Fearless, they are thinking what to do. They might have to go for a reset. They will go for the first rotation again. There is going to be on the center. Ooh, Zara picking it up. That's a good kill. There's a good connection onto that. But has to be a bit more careful. Players from the flank, they are coming in. That's here the sniper coming from the side. Ooh, flash was not a sniper, but it was a specialty coming in and popping off. Gaijin finally passing the 100 marks. Cloud Fearless sitting at 84 points. Gaijin will have the hard point. They will have the 30 seconds to hold it down. Lost it. So it is up for grabs back onto the hand, but it will be contested by both sides. But Cloud Fearless, they will turn things around. They have this hard point. Gaijin might want to fall back. They might turn things around. They might want to hold on. You can see two players from the side of Gaijin. They are gonna
Tango down.
Hostiles have the hard point. Lost the lead.
and still stay quite close. Cloud Fearless trying to hold on as much as possible, but seeing how Cloud Fearless, they are trying to go for fights. Gaijin still in the lead by a bit. 10 points difference. Cloud Fearless still trying to hold on. Ooh, what a kill with the bow. Speed with the quick shot will connect. Try to go for more. 1 point in difference. It will be a reset. This will be the second rotation, and players from the side of Gaijin, they will try to go for the push. Meanwhile, Cloud Fearless, they are leading by 1. They will try to hold on to this. They will get this hold of this hard point, but how long can they hold Cloud Fearless? They are trying their best. Gaijin managed to go for the retake, and they have this hard point. They will defend these players from the side of Cloud Fearless, they will turn things around. They will have to go for the reset. Asma will pick up 1 kill. They will try to go. Oh, that's a collection. They will have the retake. Meanwhile, for the side of Gaijin, they have to go for the retake situation. 1 point difference, 2 point difference in favor for the side of Cloud Fearless. Oh, it is so close. So back to back 10 points. Cloud Fearless, they need to hold on a bit more. So close, but Gaijin, they are fighting back. They are close by, but Cloud Fearless, they managed to hold things up and turn things around. Cloud Fearless defying the odds. They were at the back paddle, they were at the back board, but they push back Gaijin and tell them that we are no outsiders to this game. We will put up a fight against you guys. So Gaijin, you're so close. It was a really 50-50 game. 10% in favor for the side of Gaijin, but looks like Cloud Fearless, they defy the odds, they defy the stats, they defy the numbers. They picked up game number 1, giving them a morale booster, giving them a chance to go into game number 2 and game number 3 to secure and finish off the grand finals. But for the side of Gaijin, don't let up the momentum, don't let up on the gas itself, because you guys did the best. You still have chance. It will be going on to search and destroy. It will be on submit. So repeat the same formula that they have. They might be able to take this map and this mode away from the side of Cloud Fearless. Cloud Fearless need to bear in mind how Gaijin is playing onto the map of Summit. They don't really bother about the plan. They are more towards about killing, securing, asserting the dominance, asserting the alpha male in them. So they have to play a bit more unorthodox for the side of Cloud Fearless. Wait it out, check for corner. If they're gonna start with the first half as the defender for side Cloud Fearless, they might want to just hold on and play a bit more slower pace. Side of Gaijin, they will try to punish as much as possible, but if they're able to get the first side of defender, it will be very interesting at seeing how Gaijin will try to punish in a different method. We might see offensive side of Gaijin. They go in real deep, going for a flank, a 2-man flank towards the back end, up the first staircase, and go towards the domination and clearing off the whole main buildings. So Cloud Fearless, they have a lot of things to weigh in. They have a lot of things to think about as well, because going up against Gaijin, they are not a simple team that you want to be putting up your hopes up against. Because Gaijin, they play very disciplined, they play unorthodox, they can push things out, they can force a mistake coming from your team. So Gaijin definitely want to put you in a very uncomfortable situation. The team from the Singapore, they just gonna try to outplay you as much as possible. Meanwhile, from the side of Cloud Fearless, the team from Malaysia, play a bit textbook, play a bit much more of the defensive style. They did it in game 1. They might be doing it in game 2 as well. So I get confirmation both teams, they has just arrived on to the summit. Gaijin will be playing onto the defender. Meanwhile, for the side of attacker will be played by Cloud Fearless. Will be hinted in red color. Meanwhile, blue color will be the defender. Cloud Fearless losing 1 player. Still early in the game. This is just the first round of Search and Destroy. Look at how Mickey is being playing at the position. He is been playing at that corner near towards the side of B, punishing anyone who doesn't respect checking angles. So looking at how Mickey and Govi being playing is really interesting. They love to play this angle, love to punish anyone who doesn't go back towards the textbooks, the foundations, checking corners, and making sure that all side has been clear before entering. Meanwhile, so Cloud Fearless, they are still grouping up. They are inside the main building. But Zara picking up a kill. It will be a 4v4 situation, a 4v3 situation, as I was saying, as how players from the side of Gaijin turn things around. It will be a stalemate back again because it will be a 3v3. Two players playing on towards the spawn. Much more closer. Meanwhile, there is 3 players on the side. Cloud Fearless, they are holding on a 2v2 situation. Boom has been planted for quite some time. 20 seconds left on the clock. Glowy will try to go for the push with Mickey. This is a retake situation. They have one more, but Mickey will drop down. This is a fake defuse. He will try to guess, and wow! Glowy with that kill, with that gas. He made a first mistake of guessing on the left side, but at the same time, he has the reaction to go for it for the right side immediately. The fake defuse baited out the player. Wow, that's a good gameplay coming from Glowy, punishing Cloud Fearless. So it will be a 5-man commitment for towards mid. We will see Zara. He will play on towards the sniper. It's going to be a 1 player from the side of Gaiji playing on towards the side of A, quite far back in, but meanwhile for the side of B, there's 2 players committed. It will be Mickey again. He will be playing with it with Glowy. There will be Mitil coming to support his teammate of Kazu. Flash will play the mid, gather information, but I think feels like everyone is playing a bit more slower. This time it will be 40 seconds left on towards the clock. Kazu doesn't connect his shot, but Zara did connect his shot. The push around coming from the side of Gaijin. They will turn things around. They will try to go for the backline cut. If they manage to cut down the line of Cloud Fearless to 3 players, Gaijin will be cut down to 3 players as well. But as we were saying, things has been turning around 1v2 situation, 2 in the favor defender. Meanwhile, for the side of Cloud Fearless, they have to try to turn things around 1v1. What? But the diffuser! A ninja! The fuse comes in! Holy moly! For the side of Gaijin, Ninja, they bait out with a body and they went for the Ninja diffuse. What a play from the side of Gaijin. They are outplaying the side of Cloud Fearless. Whew, this is so close. Can Cloud Fearless turn things around? It is still the first half. 2-0 in favor of Gaijin. Gaijin still have the lead up against Cloud Fearless, but they need to pick up this mode and this map to tie things for the game itself. So still a tall order. Cloud Fearless, they are 2 games away to a win of the grand finals, but will Gaijin let them? This is the question. Oof. Timing from Kazu was not on point, but I think Cloud Fearless, they know they shouldn't go towards B side because how Mickey and how Glowy is being playing. It's just they are gonna play the holding of angles, but they have to remember the moment you give up there, Mickey and Glowy will go for the push. So they have to careful from the back line. As you can see, Glowy flash. This is going into a nutshell. Everyone one by one falling in line. 2v1 situation. Can the defender hold it? It will be a diffuser by Mickey. This is a problem that Cloud Fearless they have to address right now. Mickey, Glowy playing on the B side, holding that angle. You have no player keeping them in check, keeping them in line. This is going to be a very bad situation for the side of Cloud Fearless because they might drop this set. They might drop this search and destroy. They might push this towards the game 4 or game 5. Definitely would love to see how they're going to reset everything at game 4 and game 5 itself. So this time, Cloud Fearless learning the mistakes. They are going to commit 3 players, 4 players this time towards the side of B. Meanwhile, 1 player will be Nochi playing towards the mid. He will be playing close by 4v3 situation, 3v4 situation in favor, but it will tie things off. Oh no, a 2v2 situation. Gaijin has to, Cloud Fearless has to, but who will be the first to have this advantage? Cloud Fearless once again dropping players and dropping the momentum. Cloud Fearless, they had the advantage going into this because they picked up one set, but on the second game itself, they're just dropping towards the side of Gaijin, and Gaijin just playing it so well, so textbook. Kazuo, Mitchell, 2 players. So this is the thing that Cloud Fearless have to think about. You've commit 3 players, commit more players towards the side of B, but you give up side of A. It's smart of how Gaijin want to play. You force the attention towards another side and then you go for it. Oh! Zara, that's a punishment. But you can see how Meteor will try to close things off, shutting the side of Cloud Fearless 4-0. Gaijin,
Destroy the objective.
they are
The enemy
on
has the bomb.
point. They are not letting Cloud Fearless any opportunity. Will they be having a clean sheet? We will figure this out. Zara this time will try to go for a bit more of a pick, but it will not be, because in this case, Mickey will not return to the same method. They will try to switch things apart,
The bomb has been planted.
since that the information might be spotted out early on. Ooh, so close for Zara. He almost hit landed the shot, but it will still be a 5v5 with seconds left on to the timer. Has to be a very fast position, and Gaijin needs to push things around 2v1 situation once again, and 2 persons still alive for Gaijin. They just need to defuse this and they will be happily going into the switch side with 5-0.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
Cloud Fearless. After game 1, game 2, it feels like a snowball for the side of Gaijin. Gaijin, this time they are playing on the
Destroy the
attacker
objective.
side.
They have the bomb.
So they are gonna bring out the textbooks, they are gonna bring out the notepad, and they're gonna try to teach Cloud Fearless how to play this. Gaijin committing all 5 players. They have 3 players up in front towards the back, but Shadow will be making the push. No players still drop yet. You can see how Zara. Ooh, Meteor, sorry. You can see how Meteor playing on towards the backline, not letting any lurkers or any flankers come on towards the side. They know that a nade's been popped up, but has to be a bit more careful. Flash try to go for the push. They will be punished. A 4v1 situation. The last player connects one. Can he collect more? But no. Unfortunately, Gaijin will sweep the Malaysian team under the rug and collect the game itself. It is a tie off right now, 1-1. 1 for the side of Gaijin, 1 for the side of Cloud Fearless. Cloud Fearless, they picked up hard point. Gaijin, they collected search and destroy. So we are forced into domination, which is going to be on firing range. This is going to be a third map and the third mode. After that, you might be able to, we will definitely see the 4th one, as it will be crossfire map, hardpoint mode. Then most likely, if they're gonna push it again, and none of this team managed to get 2 sets in a row, then we might see the last one. It will be hardpoint once again. It will be, sorry, the last one will be search and destroy. It will be at Hackney Yard. So could we see all 5 games? Definitely would love to see, but definitely want to see what can Cloud Fearless do to turn things around. Gaijin, they went on a clean sweep. They teach Cloud Fearless how to play search and destroy. So on match 5, if Cloud Fearless force a game 5, Cloud Fearless might need to rethink of the strategy on how are they going up against Gaijin on search and destroy, because seeing how it's being played, search and destroy is a very chess player, very slow pace type of game, but as action happens, things speeds up. But the start of few phase, the start of a few moment, it will be more of like gauging where is your enemy, where is the placement, how it's being placed it out. But for the side of Gaijin, they just wait it out, just have two players wait it out. You can see how Mickey and Glowy, they're playing on towards the B side. They just waited all the time. Meanwhile, there is three players playing on towards the A side. They are more focused towards the A side. The moment Cloud Fearless commit on towards the A side, Mickey and Glowy, they know that's a cue to move on towards the back line, move on towards the main building, cut from behind, and cut down the numbers, thin down the players from the side of Cloud Fearless. Cloud Fearless, they've been falling into that trap numerous times, but the moment when Cloud Fearless turn things around, they play back the same strategy, they put some focus on towards the B, give a bit more pressure onto Mickey and Glowy. That's the time where Gaijin turn things around. They swap the tempo. They only committed Glowy on towards the B side. They have Mickey rotated towards the mid, and they have one of the player, I'm not mistaken, should be their mid player going on towards the A side. So focus shifted, it made it threw, it's basically a curve, but it threw off Cloud Fearless. So Cloud Fearless was like surprised of what happened, but we will have confirmation. We are into match number 3. This is Domination. Who will be playing for the blue side? Blue side will be played by Cloud Fearless. Meanwhile, Gaijin will be playing on the red side, so they will be having the advantage of going towards C. But they will not go for B, they will go for... Sorry, red side will be having the advantage from Shower, so they are going to take trailer. Looking at them, they have already taken C, they will be taken B as well. They are securing A. Could this be a total lockdown? But no. Looks like Cloud Fearless, they are defending C at all costs and trying to go for the defense on B side. Sending players out will not be able to defend that. But how long could it be? The point is still tied. 9-11. Very close by. But Gaijin, they have a retake situation. They managed to kill A, they managed to kill B as well. Try to go for the C. Point players from the side of Cloud Fearless, they are going for the push on towards Wood. They are the back of Wood. So, swap of rotations of spawns. Red side will spawn on towards training. Meanwhile, for the side of Cloud Fearless, they will spawn from Shower. So, will be a different method of going up. Points still neck to neck, 25-21, not that far apart, still a lot of points together. They have 3 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock, so we might be able to see this play out with all the time that we have. Seeing how these two teams being tied things around. Gaijin trying to go for more. Meanwhile, for the side of Cloud Fearless, they are holding on to the point, trying to capture for more. Capture C, manage capture CA. Does hold on to B, but oh, things might time things around. Gaijin have to collect back while okay, finally Gaijin has A. 2 objective on the side of Cloud Fearless, 1 for the side of Gaijin. They might be able to lose A, but here comes the retake situation. Zara will try to go for more kills, popping off right now. The kill feed is just praying and praying with body counts, but players from the side of Gaijin, they managed to get A, they managed to get for B. Needs to be a bit more careful as Atmal is playing from the tower. They will try to go for the recap on towards B. Recap coming in from the side of Gaijin. They will get back B. For the side of Cloud Fearless, they will try to hold on towards the C, but they might be losing C at this point as we speak, as Mickey will be able to try to turn things around, but it was too late as Cloud Fearless will be the first team to achieve 75 points the first half point. The second half point will be 150, another 75 points in the back. So can Cloud Fearless with this lead that they have turn things and go for the push and try to go closer for the grand finals lead. Meanwhile, for the side of Gaijin, can they turn things around? Can they go for a bit more aggression?
We lost the lead.
Gaijin, they will be playing from
Losing Alpha.
the side of training. Meanwhile, Cloud Fearless, they are playing from showers.
Enemy has Alpha. Enemy has C.
Ooh, recap back from Gaijin, getting C. A and B is in hand of Cloud Fearless, but might be losing it. B might be going into the hand of Gaijin, but can they go for the full cap? Still a bit more. Ooh, quite close. Cloud Fearless still have at least 40 points in advantage. They are moving up to 45 points in advantage. Can Gaijin turn things around? They have to stop the momentum. They have to stop Cloud Fearless at all costs right now. Gaijin, they have to figure out what to do there to stop the players from Cloud Fearless. Glory popping off with the shot. He will not go down without a fight, but too bad as Cloud Fearless, they are closing in towards the 100-point mark. 50 left for them. It will be there, and it is. Meanwhile, for the side of Gaijin, they only have 54 points, so they need 100 points away. So hard, Gaijin trying to claw themselves out of this abyss and up in towards the cloud, but Cloud Fearless showing no sunshine, showing no sun ray of hope towards Gaijin. The outsiders has been dropped down, could go in hand for the side of Cloud Fearless. They are 30 points away. Looks like game might be out and over, but Gaijin, they will try to go for the push. 3 points in hand for the side of Cloud Fearless. A retake has to be coming back from the side of Gaijin. They will try their best. 20 points. Looks like this could be unavoidable as Gaijin. Finally, they have collected Alpha. But is it too late? Is it too late for them? 13 points left, 12 points left. Cloud Fearless, they might just walk into a birthday cake as they might close things off. They just need 7 more. With 1 point, they just might want to hunker down. Play it slow, let Gaijin have 2 points. They just need to cover 1 point. Meanwhile, for the side of Gaijin, they need to fight for this. They need to force this, and 3 points away. Looks like Gaijin, they are really near the side of elimination. 1 point away, and there you go. Cloud Fearless taking it back and turning the tide around. Wow, back to back, but Cloud Fearless, they went in halfway. They had the first 75 marks. They created at least 30 points ahead. Then the second half itself, they created a big lead. They created the push that they need, and they stopped the momentum of Gaijin. It was been always 50% above of Gaijin's points. So Gaijin, even though they set at 45, Cloud Fearless, they were sky high with 90. When Gaijin tried to catch up, Cloud Fearless, they keep on pushing and pulling away from the point, giving Gaijin a very bad time, a very hard time as well. And this is it. It goes down to match number 4. Can Cloud Fearless close things off and win this in hard point, or Gaijin turn things around, spin it, and go for the 5th game? Force the 5th game out in hand of Cloud Fearless. It has been a very hard game for Gaijin, especially because Gaijin, they've been playing back to back. They played the second semi-finals, then after that, after a short break, they came back into play onto the grand finals. It's a bit of a momentum stuff. So player mentality, sometimes if you're playing, you're the type that can play on a streak, play on a win momentum, play on a win morale, definitely it's a good take. But certain teams, like after playing a game, playing a series, you do not want to let go of that adrenaline that you have, because it feels like you're getting ice. The moment you get ice, then for you to build back up the warm-up, build back up the heat, the momentum that you have, the adrenaline that you have pumping your body, in your heart and in your brain as well for your whole team, it is quite hard. So Gaijin, could the break be the one that breaks them and ice them, or Cloud Fearless just figure out how to go up against Gaijin? Meanwhile, at the same time, for you guys who just joined, set T1 is actually going up against Godlike. They've been playing the 3rd and 4th placing. We are here, we are still live on Call of Duty Mobile Waves of War. So I feel this is so neck to neck. Gaijin might have a better chance, but Cloud Fearless, they are putting up against the odds. I'm building up the Cloud Fearless, they have no fear going up against the Singaporean brethren. Like how aggressive that they can play, how good that they can play on Search and Destroy. Here's a theory, if Gaijin forces into a 5th game, it could be a very, very heartbreaking for Cloud Fearless, because on Search and Destroy, you can see how Gaijin, they are like the master of it. They know how to play the momentum, they know how to play it slow, play it fast, change the tempo up, change the movement of the team up. Meanwhile, for the side of Cloud Fearless, they just fall into the hands and the trap of the side of Gaijin. So they are up 2-1. They might have a chance. It is hardpoint. This could be it for Cloud Fearless, but for the side of Gaijin, they really need to dig deep into this. They really need to turn things around, win hardpoint, and force the Search and Destroy. So we are into hardpoint. This will be the first rotation. It will be quite central, up for grab, 60 seconds on the clock. It will be first grab by the side of Gaijin. Meanwhile, for the side of Cloud Fearless, they will think of a way of how to enter towards the sites. Players from Gaijin, they're still hunkering down, still not letting go of the side. Meanwhile, for the side of Cloud Fearless, they will try to go for the push, but all this while going for the push, they are not collecting any points, because the most important is be on the hard point, collect the points on the hard point, and win the game. They can close things off, but if they are giving up the hard point every single seconds towards the side of Gaijin, Gaijin might force this into match number 5. It will be Search and Destroy, and I fear that Cloud Fearless will be having a bit of fear going into match 5. Gaijin almost puts 50 points. This is the first rotation. The second rotation is up. Look at how Gaijin, they are not letting Cloud Fearless get anything at all. Cloud Fearless, they are just getting played in hand, getting played with the strategy being brought out by Gaijin. They just anchor down, hold on towards the placement, and just not let any players come in. 65-5. It is still building up for the side of Gaijin. Cloud Fearless, they need to stop this. If they don't stop this, it's so hard the moment they need to go turn things around. Finally, they pick up the hard point. They will be spending some of the time, because it is 5 seconds left before the next rotation, and the players, Cloud Fearless, finally they are making the new rotation. It will be on the 3rd rotation, but who are they able to get in? This is a question. There is 2 players from the side of Gaijin. They are already ready, and they are just gonna walk up and claim the hard point. They are at 80 against 20 from the side of Cloud Fearless. Gaijin just have everything in the back for them. Look at Kazu just anchoring himself down with the LMG, not letting any players from the side of Cloud Fearless to have anything but hope. Kazu still holding on. Glowy picking up kills as well. 105 points. This might be something that Gaijin just wanted it to be a hope and a dream, and this is the hope and dream that they have, that they don't need to fly high up in the sky for some cloud, because they are picking up the cloud fearless and picking them like a bunch of vultures.
Hardpoint identified.
Hard point, the next hard point will be picked up. It is on hand of Cloud Fearless, but will be contested by the side of Gaijin, and Gaijin just swarm in and they managed to claim that. They're at 130, 20 points. This feels like the fastest hard point that I've seen for today. Even though we have seen a couple of it, this could be the fastest, the most dominating hard point. Gaijin might close things off 150 to 25. Cloud Fearless just getting outplayed. So painful that Cloud Fearless, they can't do anything at all. 150 to 25, Cloud Fearless just feel like they got dominated. Gaijin move in, sweep everything under the rug and just march on. They force it into game number 5. This is where Cloud Fearless, they are on a very bad situation, a very bad mood, and especially playing on Search and Destroy, Hackney Yard. There's a lot of angles to play, but we have seen how Gaijin is playing. Gaijin has been playing so good on Search and Destroy. We have seen them 6-0 on Summit. We have seen them 6-1 previously against Godlike. Can they repeat that punishment onto Cloud Fearless this time? This is the final game. This is the decider. It will be very important for Cloud Fearless because they build up the momentum. They build up the way that they have. And are they going to drop it towards the team from Singapore, Team Gaijin? We will have to find out. The players, they are getting ready. They are going to put up as much effort and as much hope as they can into this, because they know Gaijin, they have a game, they have a strategy, they have a plan in their mind, and they're gonna have fun doing this, and they will try to break Cloud Fearless. Cloud Fearless, on the other hand, they have to stay strong. They have to put up what they have gathered in the information from Gaijin against Godlike, set T1 against Cloud Fearless. Gather those information when of this how the opponent is playing. Rooftop is hard to play with because how Knight being played from set T1. But Gaijin, do they have a sniper? Are they gonna rely on Kazuo? Can Kazuo make the same situation like what Knight been doing against Cloud Fearless on Game 5 Search and Destroy Hackney Yard? We have to figure out. So I guess Cloud Fearless, they might go into the first round. Test it out. Give a shot at A site. Test out A site. If it doesn't work, test out B site. The first 2 rounds is a testing round for you guys to figure out what to do. Meanwhile, for the side of Gaijin, they can just go up high. They can go on, get the information, go for the wrap around, play the same method that they're playing against Cloud Fearless on Submit, and just punish them. So both teams, they have their own strategy, they have their own post-mortem and their own analysis of the methods and the strategies that's being played. But we're still waiting for the players to be in the lobby, but they are ready up. They are in towards the final. This is the grand final of Call of Duty Mobile Race of War. I am Uwu the Magical. I will bring you the action and will tell you who will win this game. Could it be Cloud Fearless or could it be Gaijin? Round 1, Cloud Fearless playing as defender. Gaijin will be playing as the attacker. Seeing how Gaijin, this time they are playing an attacker, they will try to test the firepower, test the rate of Cloud Fearless. Cloud Fearless dropped one player. Now they are in a disadvantage. Zara almost connecting the shot. Oh, the timing was so close. Zara could have taken that, but he made the move, the rotation at the time. Glowy will be brought down. 3 players still alive for the side of Cloud Fearless. As I was saying, 2 players still alive. 1 player still alive. Can Zara turn things around? Bomb has been planted. Gaijin will try to play much more textbook. They will go for the bomb plant. They will not risk it. They will try to go for the win. Can they clean sweep it 6-0 once again? Against Cloud Fearless, we have to figure this out. Zara playing by the dumpster. Oh, quick scope. Nice one, but Mickey got the information and the first round drops in towards the hands of Gaijin. It's okay for Cloud Fearless. They still have a chance, but they have to figure out what to do right now. Cloud Fearless, they are defending, so they can play the rooftop B side. Spots out player who push towards B. Meanwhile, for the A, you can put 2 players. 1 player if one as an anchor. Then you have 4 men playing on towards the B side. You will be able to pop out. No players dropped yet. Still quite early in the game. Cloud Fearless just holding on. Meanwhile, for the side of Gaijin, Kazo quite questionable. I'm not sure did he land those shots. It feels like he missed those shots. But the first blood will be drawn. Gaijin will lose 2 players, but for the side defender, they suffer 1 casualty as well. It will be a 4v3 situation. Kazo so close this time, not on point, but the bomb has been dropped, so rotation might come in. But player from the side of Cloud Fearless, I'm not sure what they're doing at side A. They are getting punished. As Gaijin, they collect 2 kills. They have the numbers game advantage, leaving us with Shadow and Zara. Shadow trying to play on towards the bomb defense. He has to go up against Glowy. Zara on the other hand will play on towards the long. So he has to be careful from the back. And players pushing in from the side of Gaijin. Could they retake this situation? This bomb itself will be able. Shadow will collect 1, but it will be traded off by Shad. The Glowy Shadow will have the trade off. That is the information that Zara and Glowy needs. They have the information. Boom might be able to be planted. It could be. Still time, 15 seconds. Ooh, sneaky coming from the side of Glowy. Oh my god, so close. What a shot by Glowy Rider. He just went for the quick score, tried to go for the fake plant, and he went for a swap weapon, brings out his sidearm and able to sing down the player from the side of Cloud Fearless. Looks like Cloud Fearless, they are having a bad position, having a bad time right now. They're dropping 2-0. Could it be the deja vu that they have been suffering? Could Gaijin be the kryptonite to their Superman? Cloud Fearless yet to figure out what is the solution to go up against Gaijin. Mickey picking up first blood. Zara will have to retake, but Kazu will have to go for the trade of a 2v4 situation. Cloud Fearless once again dropping players like flies, dropping towards the hands of Gaijin. Gaijin just have everything in hand. Zara has to be careful. It is spotted. They know that there's 1 player on top of the rooftop. But whoa! That was a scary one. See one of the player just walk up and say, you can see the leg right there. Hello there. Zara panicked and tried to go for the shot. Did manage to ding damage, but not much can be done. We did not get the kill at all. Bomb has been planted in favor of Gaijin right now. Retake situation, it is going to be real hard for the side of Cloud Fearless. Rotation coming in for the side of Cloud Fearless. 2 players, Zara and Speed. They have to figure where are the players from the side of Gaijin. 4 players, but it looks like none of them were inside or in angle. So like playing with a bunch of ghosts in the game. Because Gaijin, they just go in one at a time, out from the shadow into the sunlight, and it sprays down and clears out Cloud Fearless. Cloud Fearless,
Destroy the objective. They have
not
the
really
bomb.
sure what is happening with them. They are getting outplayed at all costs. Cloud Fearless, they will try to do their best. They will commit 4 players this time on towards the A side. That's a good way, but their sniper Zara got brought down by Kazuo. It is so hard for them. Chin things around, and that's how Gaijin chin things around as well. Force them to play a 4-1 situation, the diamond formation, but in the end, the diamond will not last forever this time, as Gaijin pick up the 4th point. Looks like they are going in for search and destroy, a clean streak against
Destroy the
Cloud
objective.
Fearless.
They have the bomb.
Kazuo, let's take a look. Can he land the shot once again? But no player this time will be committed from the side of Cloud Fearless. Instead, they will commit all 5 players on towards the side of A1 will be rotating, Shadow will be rotating towards B. But Gaiji on the other hand will have only 3 players left. They do have the bomb in hand of Mickey. Mickey is making a rotation. So it makes the player from the side of Cloud Fearless guessing where could this be, where could the player be. Mickey will be able to take out 1. It will turn things around 2v3 situation in favor for the side of Cloud Fearless. Cloud Fearless will try to go for A. They are anticipating, but jukes on you. Gaijin turn things around the roses of Hackney Yard. Hello chaps, we will plant it on B side. So the bomb will be planted. It will be in a defensive position for towards long. You do see Mickey playing by the boxes. So players, they have to check the corners. This is where you see players checking corners. Oh, that's one Mickey. That's a good one. This is where you punish them for checking corners, and a trade or a 2v1 situation set up all for Flash. Flash just need to go and check for side. Just need to go for a pick once in a while. Does not need to commit, but he is committing onto speed. He is committing onto Nochi. He has a commitment to his team and the commitment to win the game. He is trying to bring it back and up for a clean one. Cloud Fearless looks like they are in a very bad position. Gaiji just a couple sweaty boys right now, not letting go of this clean streak that they have. Cloud Fearless, what can they do? Are they able to repeat what Gaijin did? Bomb has been planted. That was a fast run from the side of Cloud Fearless, but do bear in mind they are losing players left and right. 2 right now, 1 right now. This could be it. Zara, 1 for all, and Gaijin, they will be able to clean things off and reset everything and break the heart of Team Cloud Fearless. Congratulations to the side of Gaijin. They are the champions for the Call of Duty Waves of War. This will be the first one. The team hailing from Singapore will be crowned first place. Meanwhile, Cloud Fearless, they will be walking away with the second place or the run-up. Meanwhile, we are yet to know what is the result of set T1 and Godlight. If I'm not mistaken, it will be still ongoing for the side of set T1 and Godlight. So Cloud Fearless, they did their best. Gaijin, they did their best as well. But let's take a look at what does the winner win and everyone who is placing in from the 1st to 4th place. Let's take a look at the standing. Gaijin, congratulations once again, they are your champion. Meanwhile, Cloud Fearless, they get 2nd place. Meanwhile, Godlike, they are able to defeat the team from Singapore set T1. Looks like this will be the lineup. Gaijin on 1st place, 2nd place will be by Cloud Fearless, 3rd place by Godlike, and 4th place by set T1. So that basically wraps out the Call of Duty Mobile Waves of War this is the champions, and this is what happened. What an action pack of day. We have seen how set T1 Knight playing his best as the sniper for his team, but unfortunately he got outplayed a lot of time, a lot of flanks, a lot of uncovered places that he didn't see. They also got punished a couple of times for overextending. Meanwhile, for the side of Godlike, they also tried their best. They had a very shaky start, but then after that they made a push, and then they are able to go up against Set TI. So Set T1 Godlike, they did their research, they did their understanding against Set T1, and they are able to break down and get the third place. Meanwhile, for the side of Cloud Fearless, they did their best. Just that whenever they meet a team that is so good on Search and Destroy, just like how Gaijin proved it 6-0, 6-0 twice, they are just a bit scared. So Fearless, they did their best. Congratulations to them. It's all about the experience, but still they are walking away with CP. But Gaijin put on a show, put on a performance to show that they are the best of the best in the Call of Duty Ways of War. I guess it is that time to say goodbye. I'm Uwu the Magical. I'll give you guys a last warm up because this is going to be a good one, seeing how all these players playing from the Southeast Asia region, especially we are catching the Malaysia and Singapore playoff itself, seeing these two countries producing a lot of great talents, a lot of good and great experience as well. So I guess till next time, signing off, Uwu the Magical.